city. One club. We're back. The time is now.
Hey,
everybody out there, all your Toon fans, it's live match day. We're going to have the build up for an hour before we obviously go into the match. There's myself, Geordie Yam Yam, the mighty Win, and obviously we got the American Mag himself. He's just grabbing a coffee because it's blooming early over there in America. And bless him, he's up with us in the background. But like I say, he's just getting himself ready. And we will have a chat about the game against the K All-Stars, the K-League All-Stars. And like I say, we've had a bit of a look at them last year, and there was certainly they took Tottenham to a good stage. But before we get into all that, like I say, we'll go through the homework and then we'll crack on with the show. So again, welcome to everybody that's watching across all of the platforms. Thank you to everybody that works in the background. Do an amazing job. Don't forget, please, if you enjoy the show, hit that like button for us. It really does help us out as a channel to get to other NUFC supporters. You can subscribe. It's totally free. You can hit that bell for future content. We do 7 days a week. Sometimes we'll just jump online if there's any news breaking, and we'll do a show for you from that. So literally, if you hit that bell, you will get a notification. If you want to support us, help us grow, then become a member. We have had one person become a member already this morning, and I'll give you a mention. So if you do become a member, it's a small monthly fee. There's different levels to choose from. And obviously, if you become a member, then you can jump on board to Predictions League. It's £5 entry fee. And if you're within the top 6 at the end of the season on your predictions, then you will get a prize. You can also ask a question during the show, put a Q in front of that question, but it ain't guaranteed to be mentioned. So if you want to guarantee it, then use the $sign, follow the instructions, and throw us a super chat. And as I've mentioned, if you become a member during the show, or any of our beautiful members out there that gift memberships along, will be thanked and highlighted as we go on. So, without further ado, I saw we had...
we've got the team news.
Yeah, we've got the team news. And I believe Alessandro Manetti has become a member. So, welcome on board.
Thank you. Hello, Alessandro. You've been here a long time.
Yeah. So welcome on board, buddy. Thank you so much.
From Chicago, I believe.
From Chicago. Who's messing around with the controllers, man? It's going all over the place.
It'll be our Lord and Master.
The Lord and Master.
There he is.
He's just jumping on board now. There he goes. Are you all right, Chris?
Fiddling with the editor screen.
Yeah, looks... guys, it looks like I've gone blank, so I'm going to jump out and jump back in again.
Right.
Well, what's happening, guys? You hear me?
Team news.
Yeah, we can hear you, dude.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you hear me?
Yep. Right, while they are sorting themselves out, team news: Newcastle is Pope, Livramento, Kraft, Lascelles, Murphy, Willock, Tenali, Miley, Alanga, Asula, and Gordon. So it's complete change from Arsenal. They're giving everybody a game. Interesting midfield there. Willock, Tenali, and Miley. Oh dear. Let's see how that gets along. But he's kept the same front three. Alanga, Asula, and Gordon. Sung Soo Park is on the bench and expected to feature, not surprisingly, in his home country.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Ian's just said that I was quiet. Is that better, everybody? It's all right.
Yes.
Rather than sit on top of the mic. I didn't want to.
Sounds fine.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's like I say, it's an interesting one, this one, because like I say, we don't know much about these guys, but we did have a quick look at what happened last season. And again, apologies because my camera's now shouting at me saying I've got low frames per minute, so it could be a little bit jumpy.
No, that's fine.
It's good.
Yeah.
And like I say, these guys played Tottenham last season, and they played Atletico Madrid in 23. So they beat Atletico Madrid 3-2. Like I say, so there's certainly some goals in them. And if I'm just having a look at the Atletico Madrid side, and it wasn't a weak side by any shout. Gerbic, Hermazo, Witzel, Savic, I can understand that. Aspilaqueta, Jesus Christ, Lemar, Coke, DePaul, Lino, Morata, and Griezmann was the team against them, and like I say, they beat them 3-2. And then you go into the game last season against Spurs, and again Spurs had a half decent side out there. Vicario, Gray, Davis, Royale, Porro, Bergvall, Sarr, Son, Donnelly, Johnson, and Kulusevski up front. And the K-League All-Stars lost 4-3. So there's certainly goals in them, if I'm honest. So I don't think today's game is going to be a gimme by any shout. They'll want to go out there and really have a go at Newcastle. So it's going to be an interesting one.
It certainly is. And looking at what do you think of that midfield, Gary?
Well, when you say we are a weakened side at this present moment in time, right?
It kind of highlights, does it not?
Yeah.
Exactly where we are in midfield.
And for a long time now, I've said that we potentially need four players to come in, and that's just to put a plaster over the wound. If I'm honest with you, I think we could do with potentially up to 7 players if you were to be a serious contender across all competitions.
Yeah.
I think you're the way we are at the moment, like I say, we'll be lucky to get through the league unscathed, never mind going into all the domestic cups and the Champions League with the same numbers, if I'm honest with you. So I think that's the frustrating part.
It's frustrating.
Frustrating, mate. Aye.
How's it going, lads?
I'm very well, mate. How are you this fine morning? Very early for you.
Waking up, man.
I
woke up at. It was supposed to start at 5 in the morning for me. Woke up at 4:50. Making sure you guys were there because I knew I wasn't gonna make it on time. Trying to get my coffee ready, but we're here nonetheless. So what's the lineup?
You're very low, Chris, on your mic, buddy.
Okay.
Just if you can turn that one up, bud. Just so the punters can hear you in the background. Yeah, Steve and NUFC. Morning, beautiful people. Have you one in the background at work? Much love. I hope you have a good day at work, buddy. Like I say, love to all out there in Viewerland.
Let me see if can you hear me better?
That's better. Yeah, that's better, mate. That's much better.
All right.
The team news you are asking, Chris, is Pope, Livramento, Kraft, Lascelles, and Murphy.
Man.
Midfield, midfield, Willock, Tenali, and Maley. I think it'll be the other way around there.
Yeah.
Maley on the right, Tenali in the middle, and Willock on the left. And the same front three, Alanga, Asula, and Gordon.
Well,
so what do you guys make? What do you guys make of Ramsdale joining? And we're gonna pay the 120 that he's on Southampton. He's gonna have to start over Pope now, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, great show. First of all, I wanted to say last night. It was an interesting viewpoint, if I'm honest with you, and listening to it was certainly nice to hear Jefferson on the other side of the fence.
Yeah,
being on the other side of the fence. I must admit,
he's jumped the shark.
It was it's for me. It's a case of listen. We know that Ramsdale gives us that 1 to 2% footwork that Eddie wants, right? You watch any videos of Ramsdale in his heyday, if you like, with Arsenal, and his footwork is there. You know, he passes the ball at ground level. He can pass the ball at heights. So, I mean, he has got decent ability with his feet. My concern, by giving us that 1 to 2% better with feet, I feel as though we've lost 1 to 2% as a keeper using his hands. Yeah. So I think, again, you know, you mentioned it before, Chris, when we were talking about the style that Eddie Howe seems to be adopting in these pre-season friendlies. Very much pep football, building from the back, going forward. Yes, I can understand him looking at Ramsdale because, you know, when you look down the pecking order that we've had, or we've been looking at keepers-wise, he was always on the list.
Right.
And the reasons why I say that, and for me, as much as it doesn't blow my frock up, it certainly, it's not something I'm ever going to get excited about. But what it gives us is the money in the bank still, because yes, I mean, you know, there is this target on us now, and it doesn't matter what business Newcastle does. And Chris from Evermore actually banged in a cracking one when he says heavy loan fee, right? And that's all the media seem to be forecasting these days. Any deals that Newcastle do, it seems to be as if there's some type of negativity that's labelled against it, right? So it didn't matter for me. It doesn't matter who we'd have bought. We could have bought Chevalier, you know, and there would have been some wording from the media that would have made it negative because it's Newcastle. And that just seems to be where we are at the moment in the media eyesight. It just seems it doesn't matter what business we do, there's going to be a negative vibe towards that business being done. So, you know, for me, I think it's probably great to think that we've got the money still in the bank. Yes, it's a £4 million loan fee, but like I say, £4 million compared to £40 million, what they wanted for Trafford is chalk and cheese, isn't it?
Yeah. And not only that, the figures that were being bandied around, 4 million appears to be the what everybody settled on for this so-called heavy loan fee.
That's right.
You know, 4 million. Let's be honest, it's not really that heavy, is it?
No. But I think it's more the wages,
because
isn't it?
They were talking in comparison. Chelsea loaned Joe Felix for 10 million in 2023. So
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you look at the when you look at the situation that we're in, and you've just mentioned a guy there, Joe Felix, you know, you look at the business that young lad has given all these suitors that have brought him on board, and he's failed everywhere he's gone. You know what I mean? Really, and yet he's still got that individual talent where he's able to hold on to a decent fee, and obviously going to the Saudi League now for again a crazy numbers. When to be fair, he's been nothing but a failure. And I've just seen, thank you, Andrew Barwick, for your super chat, buddy. Vlachodimos on 50k, Dubravka on 40k. Sell them, it's beardy covered. Beardy covered? That's just me. But I mean, listen, you're absolutely bang on, Andrew. I think we are now stupidly top heavy when it comes to goalkeepers. Now, you know, I said from the outset, looking at the likes of Trafford, it means that there was going to be an exit of one, maybe two players. There's lots of rumours saying that Pope could be going back to Burnley. If you,
I think Leeds are still sniffing.
Yeah, like I say, I think the Yorkshire connection is definitely out there and still in amongst everybody. So, and Darren
But
Lee,
the thing about what you were saying about,
I mean, that's another crazy one.
But you were saying about Joe Felix, you know, that's also, they're reaping the results of buying skilled players that can, for some reason, maintain some level of uh, curiosity, I guess, from people that they still want to give them an opportunity. You know what I mean? They still want to
Yeah,
buy them. They still want to. We don't even do that.
no,
We don't even have those players that are. You could say if Gordon, for some reason, flops, he might be that one player that people want to give him an opportunity to over and over and over, just like Felix. And there's many other players that even Garnacho, to me, Garnacho, he is he's a very young lad. People, I think, talk about him as if he's a 27-year-old washed up player. He's a very young player, so I wouldn't close my doors to him. But regardless, Man United, those teams got those kind of players that we don't even have to make a quick buck. Um, and that's also, by the way, there's a lot of criticism towards Saudi league teams that are paying for these players and not for ours. But then again, do we even have
Well,
players to sell like that?
that's exactly the point. We haven't.
yeah, but the point is the statement from Chris straight away, because again, this is this media punchline, isn't it? You know, are PIF supporting our rivals, which is obviously the word that you got slated for previously on X by all Liverpool fans, because it's rivals in a sense that you know, we are competing for the same competition. So we
Yeah.
are rivals to every other team in the Premier League. But you know, where like I say, this gives bad taste is, you know, PIF have got a 80-odd% ownership at Newcastle, 70-odd% at Al Hilal. So when they say, are they invested more in the Saudi league compared to obviously in the Premier League and with Newcastle? Well, they've got eggs in both baskets, and they'd be absolutely foolish not to support both teams. It's got
Right.
nothing to do with, you know, they are bored of this constant anti-competitive crisis that we seem to have on our hands. And like I say, it doesn't matter what business Newcastle seem to be involved with, there's going to be a negative slate from the media. And that's exactly what they did with the Joe Felix, you know. And the wording was, the PIF, the Public Investment Fund, are supporting Newcastle rivals, you know. And it's like absolute BS. They're supporting their club in a Saudi league. That's nothing to do, you know, and it doesn't matter what player they're buying. If it was somebody else from the likes of Everton, you know, they would have still made business with them if it was the player that team were looking for. I do find that they try and squeeze the narrative to a point where, again, it's highlighting Newcastle being under this dark cloud. And at this present moment in time, every nail that they can bang into the coffin at the minute seems to be, you know, pushing us further and further away from the elite teams.
And again, this is a rank failure by our hierarchy to address this narrative. As we've said now for a few weeks on the channel, the PR department at Newcastle United right now is an absolute disaster.
Yeah.
They're having all of the wind taken out. You're frozen, by the way, Chris.
Am I?
No, I think he's asleep.
Oh,
No. Am I?
No,
I'm
you're
on the,
good, dude.
I was on the phone. I'm looking at the news here on that. Go on. Well, no, PR is non-existent. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
it's absolutely non-existent to the degree that in itself is having a negative effect on the club. Whereas the cartel media are having an absolute field day.
Now, I bookmarked this because I was looking for it for yesterday, so I can have it today. So, because Craig Hope put up an exclusive on what is going on in Newcastle this summer, which I thought was a lot of nothing because it was opinion based, and not much of of an exclusive. To be fair, and I praise Craig Hope, but I can't I can't do it now. It was just opinion based, really, and going back to what he had done or what he had asked. However, he reposted again later on, and he said everything he's told from seniority within the club is that PIF are diligent owners and are across everything. Their ambition remains. If so, they need to change the optics of the current situation. Action and words would go a long way to reassuring supporters. So what he's been told is that PAF is not going anywhere and is very much invested, but it's definitely not showing right now at this time. And actions speak louder than words because it's not working. Clearly.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin Hegg. What's that?
SGD, what is that from?
What SGD?
Singapore dollars.
Singapore dollars, $14.98.
Singapore dollars.
Ramsdale,
Thank
what
you,
is?
man.
Oh, where's that gone to? It's just disappeared off my screen. Thank you ever so
Thank you,
much,
buddy.
Kevin Hegg. Ramsdale Wise, I'm neutral. I think he starts attacks faster, gives us a better outlet, but is objectively worse at keeping the ball out of the net than Pope. Swings and roundabouts as a signing. That is exactly where I am. Exactly the same, buddy. It is one of those.
That
it
was
is one of those
one.
things.
That was one attribute he didn't mention that Ramsdale got, because he is quick with his hands as well as his feet. He does throw a good ball out quickly. Because he's used to finding Saka. He's always just looking for him to sling it out to the wing to him.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, as a Newcastle fan, right, and I'm going to say this completely the way I feel. As a Newcastle fan, having seen Pope over the last couple of seasons with his feet, trust me, when we see Ramsdale do a similar type of ball, we are going to have hearts in mouth moments because he does gamble. He plays a lot of low balls, pinged through the bottom, into feet, into the central areas for the likes of, Tonali's and our Brunos to objectively go more offensive. And I think that is where we have been lacking mainly from a Pope stroke Dubravka situation. And like I said, when J7's in the side, it's quite nice to have that target man who drops into an inside left position where you've got somebody you can go long. The only problem is with J7 is he don't get off the floor, even though he's a big guy. 90% of the time he never wins that flick on. So to me, it's just a case of can you win the second ball? I think exactly what Ken was just saying there. What Ramsdale does give you is that pinged ball through the middle to start attacks through the middle. But he will have moments where you'll have heart in mouth, I'll tell you now, because he does gamble a lot of the time with the passes. So, yes, he has got the ability with his feet. But like I say, having the Pope head on, you'll be moments.
Well, I just hope that we're not hyping Ramsdale up too much. I don't have him as this wonderful wonderful footwork and wonderful all of. I mean, I don't have him as that, but I'm sure he's better than Pope. But at the end of the day, he's got to be a goalkeeper, and if he can't goalkeep, then we haven't. And listen, at the time I defended when I was doing Premier League content, I defended him because I didn't think a goalkeeper was Arsenal's problem at the time. And Arteta brought in Raya and everything, and he's the goalkeeper now. But I thought it was personal choice more than what Ramsdale was doing bad. Although he had a couple of mares, he did. So
That's an interesting one from Ali. Kane 65 buyout clause is interesting. Could we do a deal with Bayern for Isak? Perfect scenario.
I'm telling you, man, I don't know why my strategy is not feasible. You can't tell me not any club in the world, top club, that wouldn't want to have Isak. It's just about how much we want and how much the salary more or less can work it out, but it's the fee and all of that, right? But if we call them and we initiate the conversation and we say, listen, we're going to put him on 5, I don't know how it works, but multiple payment plans. Easy for you to pay. You can have him. He wants to leave. Isak will choose Bayern Munich or Barcelona or Real Madrid or any of these top clubs over Liverpool. I would do that just to get him out of the league, number one, and not to sell him to Liverpool. it works for everybody.
Point. Yeah, interesting point from Dex here. NUFC need a top-class manager, just like Chelsea, Man City did, to change their club status from shite to top class. I obviously think you're obviously not an NUFC supporter, Dex, but I mean, Chris, Jeffo, and the likes, that a lot of the lads on the show would always slant towards that about, is Eddie Howe a big enough name to bring in star players? And I'll be honest with you, I can't sit on the fence, but I think a lot of our issue, it has got nothing to do with the player or the name of the manager. I think it's more to do with wages. We just haven't got the money out there to throw at top line players. And if I'm honest with you, if you think of, all the stories that's out there about Isak, his head being turned, his head's being turned because we failed him. We failed him in the promises that we haven't delivered over the last 2 seasons. So, that's what I said. If we were to cough up the 300,000, which is what he apparently has said he wanted now, do you think, right, and again, this is totally hypothetical, and I want everybody out there in viewerland, would you accept him back into the club as a Newcastle fan now or what's happened?
Well, it's
difficult.
I
would, because he's a great player, but I mean, it's just where his heart is at the minute, isn't it?
I think people will get over it, but
I think it's where his head is, not where his heart is.
Well, he's never really given anything to Newcastle regarding the love like you've seen from the other players. That's what I'm saying, Quinn. It's all right standing on a stage and saying, "Yeah, all right, Will kid." You know what I mean? There's a total difference from taking the piss out of Geordies, trying to speak Geordie, than there is with the devotion that you see from the Brazilian lads. I mean, you don't even get that from the likes of Anthony Gordon. There's only a select few that wear the black and white.
I would say that's up to each individual's personality. I mean, at the end of the day, we care what happens on the pitch. I personally do that. I don't really give a damn about players, trying to play for the fans, because that stuff, to be honest, is because some fans will look at that and not think critically on what's happening on the pitch. So, for example, I still don't believe that Bruno is a great captain, but that doesn't have nothing to do with what happens on the pitch. And people will argue with that because he throws his arms up and he gets fans on his side. But if you think about it critically, he's not. He can be the captain, I guess, if you want, but he's not a good captain. So that's my opinion. But regardless, he's a good player, and we need him on the team. But what you were saying, I mean, the fans will get over it if he scores goals and he says he's staying and all that. But just like Morgan Gibbs White. But at this point, the more I look at it, the more I don't think he wants to stay. And but again, my point always goes back to this: if we have backbone, we will ship him somewhere else other than Liverpool, just to prove a point and say we're not a rollover club. We are in control here. And you can't tell me that big top teams don't want Isak. That's my take on that.
It's not about wanting him. I think it's the price, it's the value of him. Yeah, and this is where
but I just told you I would make it easy for him. I would 130 in payments. You can have him, but I would make a statement. I would lose 20 million, but I would make a statement, and I'm not selling him to you just because you tapped him up, you unsettled him, and I'm not giving him to another Premier League club.
I can't understand this whole tapping up business, because according to all, Eddie Howe press conference, there has been no official approach from Liverpool. So if there's been no official approach, then that means that they can't have been given permission to speak to the player.
No.
So
they tapped him up.
How can they possibly have Liverpool agreed terms with Isak and
all of that is in the papers. I mean, Liverpool's not saying we agreed terms. We're waiting on Newcastle. All of that is the rumors. Now, they have tapped him up. They have gone behind with the agents and all this stuff. Now, whether we can prove it, I don't know. Maybe they delete messages, but maybe they'll be dumb as Ashworth with the emails. So I don't know. If we do any investigation, I have no clue. But they're not going to admit to it. And so I don't know how easy that is to prove, but something happened. Something happened clearly behind the scenes. Smash the like button, folks. Come on, listen. We got a lot of people watching. Hit the like button. We need you to stay on. We need you to support us. Watch the game with us, even if you don't need the commentary. Stay with us. Don't take away the live stream. Stay with us. Support us, and but of course, please do watch it with us. React with us, and put your chats in the chat box. And as we go with this game against the K League Best 11 from South Korea.
Interesting look. Jay's put in the chat here. The Isak situation has been going on for months. Sorry, no, Isak must go. All this has upset the squad. I hear 120,000 per week. Yas arrives. Meantime, Isak goes AWOL.
But you're right. You're right. But let me ask you this though, because we don't help ourselves either, man. Our PR, when the PR to communicate with fans is awful, but also the PR, I guess how can I put it, with actions is awful, because we sign Ramsdale on 120 a week, and that's what Isak is on.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like,
if you question the amount of value to a player walks through the door and straight away he's on 120, the same as you, who's been a superstar for the last 2 seasons.
I mean,
it does make you question.
You cannot make that up, man. I'm telling you. Thank you, Matty.
Yeah, thank you, Matty Gorman. He's put down, guys. Everyone taps up players, even Newcastle. Yeah, you're absolutely right,
true,
Matty.
though. No, that's not true, though.
It is.
No, but it isn't, because we haven't gone in and talked to Wissa without Brentford's permission.
No,
we went to Brentford and asked for permission to talk to them.
Every club goes to the player and asks them, see if they're interested first. There is no point going to the club if they're not interested.
Well, no, but why wouldn't you go to the club and ask permission to talk to the player and see if he wants to come? And Brentford gave us permission to do that. And we did
much as I hate to admit it, right, there isn't a single team out there that doesn't speak to players without the club's knowledge.
I could agree that we might have done that with Gordon.
Yeah, what's this one? This
Zambian?
Zambian, is it? Or Zimbabwe? I don't know.
Zambian rants, maybe?
Rants, I don't know. 199.99. If we sell Isak, we can change our wage structure. The right price changes the trajectory of the club. No one wants to lose our best players, but no players bigger than the club. Absolutely. That is spot on.
Thank you.
But
thank you very much,
the only way we
Simon Mueller.
The only way we become a bigger club, it's South African, yeah?
Yeah.
The only way we become a bigger club is by keeping hold of the stars and not allowing the elite clubs to lick the cream off the milk. Because, like I said before, that's what's happening in the Premier League now. It's split into three individual leagues. We've got the top 6, we've got the middle 6, and then we've got the continued struggling for relegation. And at this present moment in time, we're acting like a middle tier team rather than wanting to fight hand to all the elite clubs. And this is where you can make a statement. And I've said, I said the other day, the weight becomes onto the player, because contracts mean nothing if the player's head's gone and doesn't want to play for the club anymore. We saw it with Anthony Gordon. We believe it was from the time that he got tapped up by Liverpool. The medical was obviously.
Well, that wasn't a tap up, was it? I mean, we actually put him up for sale.
We touted him. We touted the business. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was us that did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like what Lee's saying. The wage structure should be organic anyway. It should progress as the club does. If not, then any player could be lured away for a good wage, and that's what I believe. That you should, if you perform well, you get a pay rise. Which is, if you like, what happened with Gordon. He went from whatever he was on, 80 to 150, having played virtually ever present and played well for 2 seasons and a half, having got an England call-up, having progressed from it. So that was organic. And that's exactly the way it should be. Same with Bruno, he got his big rise. G7 got his big rise because they've been doing it on the pitch. And
the thing with Isak is he's done it on the pitch, but he's more outgoing, if you will, about it. I mean, he's not scared. And listen, fair play to him. But I think that at this point, if it's the case that he was upset, he should have just said, "Listen, give me my money, or I'm leaving." And maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
absolutely.
he's
You
waiting
don't
to get
know.
paid, and he'll sign a contract with Newcastle. Maybe he's just trying to, with his agent, get some money, create chaos so we can sign him for more money. I don't know, but all the
Yeah.
reports are saying that he wants to leave. Queen of Heart.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Queenie. As always, one of our top mods. Has Isak been unsettled since the burglary? Interesting one.
What about
Note he's beyond the realms. He clearly is upset, but you can't also give in to a player tantrums either.
No, but that stuff happens everywhere, man. You don't never want to stay away from London, then So it's
Matty
unfortunate,
Gorman?
but
Interesting one, Matty Gorman. If Klopp was in charge, do you get all your targets? Again,
Well,
it's about wages, dude.
no,
Exactly.
it is about wages, but we cannot underestimate the power of having an elite manager. Because they can persuade players to come on. That's the truth. I don't think that's the main problem really at this point, but I mean we can't deny that if you have an elite manager, players will look to come. If we have Pep Guardiola as a manager, trust me, that opens up a door. And by the way, but I wanted to make a point on that because yesterday I don't agree with Jefferson when he said, "Well, with Spurs they have Tom Frank who can persuade players." And I'm sorry, Amorim. It was Amorim that he was speaking about. So what was he speaking of? Sesko, I think, that he can persuade people that he's respected. There's nothing. That's barely a cigarette paper between Amorim and Eddie Howe. So I'm not entertaining that Amorim has more a bigger reputation than Eddie Howe. No, they're about just the same. If not, Eddie Howe is better because Amorim has not done anything major in football other than in Portugal. And between Portugal and England, I'd rather take the Carabao Cup. And so that's my take on it.
Buenos dias,
Buenos
says
dias, Jeffers.
Jeff.
Oh, there's Jefferson.
Yeah,
So I
cheer up,
disagree
Chris,
with you,
lol.
Jefferson.
He's mate. It's 5 o'clock in the morning over there. You've got to give this lad some respect.
One thing I'm drinking this coffee is hot as hell, boy, and I can't even drink it. I need to put an ice cube in it.
But yeah, Foxy's asking, is Beyond Han or Wang starting in the K League? So let's have a look at
You're having a laugh,
opposition. We have H. Joe in goal with EO, Park, Jun Soo, and Cotti the back four. Kim and Kim in the middle. Oh God, that's going to be fun. Dion, Lee, and Lee. And we've got Motta up front. So again, without knowing a lot of the K League, if I'm honest with you, Foxy, we've got a lot of Kims, we've got a lot of Lees,
A lot of Parks and Lees.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. It is going to be fun, mate. I hope that answers your question anyway. Michelle Ellis, it's not Eddie Howe that's the problem. It's the structure. Why aren't the owners using these loopholes Chelsea have been doing?
I mean, again, man, we can say all we want to about Chelsea, but they're selling what's his name for 50 million. They're about to sell somebody else for 50 million. I mean, fucking hell, man, just like that. Just like that. And that's where you get into the prime when you have players that nobody wants.
Yeah, but that's the thing, isn't it? And I think we talk about the Mitchell conversation, the transfer isn't fit for purpose, and again, it's about giving players away when they've passed their peak. The problem is the fact that we've never had a squad big enough to be able to release players as easy as we've seen other clubs do.
And by the way, Everton has sold their women's team as well, and not just because Lee McFarlane is saying it. I saw it yesterday on.
That's true. They're another one, and a big shout out again to one of our toffee girls, Shelley. I'll tell you something now. She's supported us for a long time now. She's always on the show, so a massive shout out to a toffee blue out there in Viewerland. Thanks, Shelley.
Thank you.
Like I said, I wished all rival fans were like Shelley, if I'm honest with you, because I love to see other people's opinions about what's going on, and I want to discuss with you guys. I don't know whether you guys have had a chance, and I'm just going to move away from the K League just for a second, if I may. The Premier League Super Computer has predicted where they believe everybody's going to finish at the end of the season. And it's an interesting one because when you look at the amount of money that's being spouted out there, they don't believe that the likes of Liverpool will fail. They don't believe that Liverpool will go back-to-back Premier League titles, according to this supercomputer. And what they go on to say is very few had backed Liverpool to win the title following the departure of Klopp. But a slump from City and Arsenal's failure to capitalise allows slot side to cruise to victory without a formidable challenge. That's set to change this term, though, with City having made 10 signings since the turn of the year and Arsenal finally addressing their issues up front. Obviously that's working on the fact that Gyökeres is going to come and hit the ground running. Liverpool have, of course, spent more than anyone and won't stop at 269 million. The reigning champs want to sign the striker Alexander Isak for a British transfer record. That after breaking the record to sign Florian Wirtz for an eye-watering 116 million last month. But the supercomputer has Liverpool finishing third, just as the Reds did in 2020-21 season when they were defending champions under Klopp. Arsenal will finish second and for the fourth year running a new record with City reclaiming the title under Pep Guardiola. There are also good news for Manchester United, who would shoot up 10 places but narrowly miss out on Champions League football to Chelsea. Then it goes on to say that Aston Villa would pip Tottenham to 6th place, while Newcastle, West Ham and Everton would round out the top half. Unfortunately for the three teams promoted, Burnley, Sunderland and Leeds will all go straight back down.
Well, I think Liverpool is going to be up there. They're spending really well. And, I don't know. I don't know where we're going to be at anyway either. Just depends on the window, but at this point, it's looking grim.
Now, yeah.
It's looking grim. It's looking grim. I don't think that we're going to sign the players that we need to sign.
Big year.
We're just going to be
back in. Did Eddie Howe orchestrate the removal of Mitchell? If you ask me, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think that's honorable from somebody to get somebody else sacked.
If I'm honest with you,
and Big Yank, I'm getting your number now, and I saw your email, mate.
I'm going to say no to that. And like I said, I've already gave my opinion on this. When you've got two immovable objects, you need somebody with a pair of kahunas to sort it out. And I don't think these guys have been managed properly. I think they've been both allowed to try and manipulate their own setting. And unfortunately, with Eddie Howe's success on the football field, and at the end of the day, this is football that we're talking about. It's not about bringing in players that everybody wants. It's about what happens on the field. So there was always going to be weight behind Eddie Howe. And I think what Mitchell has done, especially from the start, again, I can only go on what we've heard in the media. It's not this. There's none of this actual that I know factually. It's only what's been spouted out there. I think he failed from the moment he opened his mouth, and then coming out to the press and talking about us being a complete failure when it comes to transfers and things like that. He's always thrown a negative slant on anything happening behind the scenes at Newcastle, and I think he's opened up a can of worms for himself there.
Here's the thing. He was right to say that the recruitment is not fit for purpose, and also the transfer is not fit for purpose. He's speaking truth when it comes to that. As far as Mighty Win wants to hold on to Botman and all them twats.
Because are you telling me that wasn't fit for purpose? It's nonsense.
So we're talking about now, man. Your trophy, you parade of us signing Botman.
He said this the day one that he came in.
It's not fit for purpose. So that's true. But the way he went about it is very much questionable. Because I get you thinking that, the left back and right back lads they're not worth what we paid for them, but we already have them on the team. So why would you, make that so public I guess, to other people. Why would you come in guns blazing with Eddie Howe instead of trying to work with him and persuade him? And by the way, and that goes the same for Eddie Howe. He didn't want to work with a DOF. He doesn't like a DOF. And he wants somebody that does that will do what he wants, and that's not how this works, right? And so the criticism goes to both. But
Yeah.
Mitchell didn't help himself. And if it is true what is being reported that he didn't think that Isak deserved a better contract due to PSR reasons. That's what the report says. Doesn't say that he would never give him a contract, but he says at the time we can't honor that promise that he was made.
Yeah, but
I think
it
that was
also,
detrimental to the team. as
yeah,
well.
I think it depends on which side of the. I read that it was the fact that there was more important contracts to talk about, as he had still got at that time of the conversation 4 years left running on his contract. They wanted to give J7 a new contract, and they wanted to give Anthony Gordon a new contract because of the way it worked, and they wanted to nail these guys down because apparently, especially with Anthony Gordon, we knew that there was interest from the likes of Liverpool. So what they tried to do was manipulate, again through the PSR situation as well, the fact that by giving these two the monies that they wanted, or a deal was given to them away from your star striker. Again, isn't that just rubbing salt into an open wound? And it's like I said, there's a failure for me, not from these two individuals, absolutely, but I still think it's been mismanaged, Chris.
It
But
has
isn't
been mismanaged.
when we all work in an
Thank
industry.
you, Big Yings, 499. If so, then based on our recruitment strategy, is not fit for purpose. There's no plan B, C, or D. It seems using FIFA to identify players.
Well, that's
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, what
true.
I'm not going to disagree with that because it's perfectly clear that right now our transfer policy is unfit for purpose. It's pathetic because we haven't got the negotiators in place.
By the way,
That's not to say that on day one, when Mitchell walked in and condemned it, it hadn't been fit for purpose because it bloody had been fit for purpose.
No,
We've
it
got
hasn't,
from
man.
relegation to Champions League in a season and a half. And there's nothing the matter with that transfer strategy.
And here's
a lot
another
to
part
matter.
that Darren Lee's put in. Look, Fab reporting, Newcastle going to give Sesko what he wants. He will be the high earner at the club if he signs. So again, isn't that rubbing salt into an open wound with Isak?
Well, it is, but we might be assuming that he's gone. As good as gone.
Well,
and by the way,
you're absolutely right.
my theory is I've thought about it before I went to sleep. It might be true that I wouldn't put it past this whole situation that the Isak deal to Liverpool might be done, and they might have come into an agreement already with Liverpool. But not publicize it until we sign the striker that we need.
Yeah, I agree. I've said that all along. I think there's been something behind the scenes that they've agreed to keep it quiet until there's somebody through the door. And again, according to Sesko's agents, he's not willing to go any further down the contract negotiations at the moment until he's guaranteed a starting 11.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would assume he's going to be as
Nobody
much as you can guarantee.
Or nobody should get that guarantee.
No, exactly.
Well, I mean, as much as you can guarantee it, I
shoulder.
guess you can say, but we know that he is going to be the starter center forward. I mean,
As Jeff were back on the dark side, Ashworth, man, he made sure it was fit for purpose. Ashworth was nowhere near when we did all the deals. Apart from he was Tenali, he was Livramento, he was all. I'll maybe give him them three. But the rest was all
Ragatoni. By the way, Ragatoni is Dave Fairhurst, who is the grandson of David Fairhurst. He played back when? Did we say it was the 40s?
Is the great grand nephew?
No, he's the grandson. He's the grandson. You read it wrong, by the way. Don't take his title away, man. Come on now.
I'm sure Dave will get in touch with us and let us.
But
know.
Dave is right to it, right cutthroat. We got two good ones good prospects coming up. Dave
Yeah,
and Big Yinks. Oh
yeah.
man, Big Yinks is good too.
It was an
So,
interesting watch when Dave come on board, talking about Piff and stuff like that. He's got some really
yeah,
good
he was
insight into them.
he was a lot of people
And I
like his
believe
take,
he's
so.
he knows Roy as well. He's a good friend of Roy's.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Roy
it'll
Cavian.
be,
Roy's giving us a silent treatment right now.
I know Roy.
There's
No,
a turmoil in the NTTV locker room as well.
I've been,
We need to get the
in-
boardroom going sorted.
I've been
Yeah.
in touch with Roy. Roy's coming back. He's still in Spain with his club at the minute.
There's turmoil, man. He's exploring his options.
He was even in the chat last night.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
But DCL incoming says Kelvin, behave
Yeah.
yourself, mate.
Alan
Could you
McLeish,
believe, boy?
Go on.
Could you believe that happened? I mean, that
If Isak has already gone behind the scenes, then why doubt for Isak Sesko starting? He would surely be told the starting Isak is going.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. I mean, but when you convince a player, I mean, if you go out there and get a top player, you're gonna convince him to because he's going to start. He's going to. There are players that just come in and play. Now, whether he might be a numpty and never score again, then that's something extreme. But I mean, for the most part, I don't think anybody's going to doubt that and fans will be excited for him. But it would be more exciting to have kept Isak and play Sesko. That would be even, that would be even better.
Still haven't given up on that.
Yeah, that's an interesting one as well, Matty. I think Klopp is giving Liverpool a helping hand by selling Sesko to Newcastle, and not United. As soon as Sesko is through the door, you will hear the bid coming.
Klopp?
Because he's
Klopp got to
involved
do
there,
it?
isn't he, at Leipzig?
Is he? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I guarantee you,
Well,
Klopp didn't wake up and say, "I'm going to help
Red
Newcastle."
Bull are his official employer.
He's at Red Bull, yeah, exactly. But he's
Red Bull.
you know what?
Leipzig.
That's something I never really gave much attention to, but that could be something in that.
Yeah. Anyway,
well, the match is
pictures
almost
from-
starting, ladies and gentlemen. The
Cool.
players are on the tunnel. Newcastle United set to face the mighty, the powerful, the legendary team of South Korea. I've been to South Korea, man. I lived there for a year. I got deployed there. Wonderful people. Kimchi. I don't like kimchi though. I think that's nasty, but people do love kimchi. Man, that stuff stinks, man. And they eat it. Boy, they eat it like anything. Like it's nothing. But wonderful food, man. Wonderful times in South Korea when I was deployed there. I was by myself. I would go outside the base and eat Turkish food. Go out there and get South Korean food. Wonderful ramen noodles, man. You ever been in
Jeff,
Seoul? When?
I've never been that side of the world at all. To
No,
be
I've
fair,
never been to Seoul.
Seoul is a wonderful city too, man. My goodness. Wonderful times.
That's Kelvin saying, I'm with Win now. I had a dream that it's all been a bluff orchestrated by Howe and Isak. As soon as we sign Sesko, Isak signs a long-term deal.
yeah. I mean,
Stay away from soju.
Jeffo has talked about Klopp here hating us, and to be fair, you know, when you look back at the time where he went into the presser, when he went onto the presser and was crying about how much money the owners have got and stuff like that, and how a small club like Liverpool can't compete. Wow. I mean, I don't think that will ever be lost out there in the world of public domain. Poor Shelby got released by Hull this week. Yeah, can you believe that? John Joe Shelby's been released by Hull. I thought you might have signed him. Yeah. Well, you know what? We were talking the other day about potential South American superstars. And I've had a bit of a look, and that Botafogo have signed that young 18-year-old Montero. And I must admit, Alvaro Montero, and obviously plays in black and white now. Yeah, plays in the black and white stripes now of Botafogo. They signed him in June, beginning of June, for I think it was £4 million. But I'll tell you something now. Looks a hell of a player. Can play as an attacking midfielder, left or right winger. Very nicely balanced. Yeah, again, you're absolutely right, Chris. I think it's an area that we need to seriously go and have a look at.
Yeah, man, we're criminally not taking advantage of the best opportunities that we can with South American talent.
Well, like I say, Brighton have got that place sewn up as well, haven't they?
Yeah, he's just saying here, look, Foxy, Montero came from Vélez, produced them non-stop. So, these are, because he's an Argentinian under 21 international, isn't he? Again, if you look at the Argentinian under 21 side, that is some absolute stars there.
Yeah. So smash the like button, folks. Come on.
Yeah.
Hit the like button.
Yeah. We've got 280 watching on YouTube and 149. Who's going to be the 150th like? Go on.
We need to get to 300, 200 likes at least in this stream. Come on now. We got a long way to go. We need your support. Easy to forget. Jump out the chat. Hit the like button. And enjoy the game with us, ladies and gents. Is Lascelles, captain for the Toon. By the way, Osula getting back-to-back starts, isn't he? I think he started every game.
Unless nobody else is.
He's going to say there's nobody else unless you're playing kids.
I mean, that is criminal, man.
Isn't it just?
I mean, that is criminal for real.
It's nonsense.
I mean, when you look at our back line with a makeshift centre-half, you've got a centre-half playing out of position. You look at our midfield, and you're going. You've got to scratch your head at this and say how much faith has Eddie Howe got in this squad at the minute. To actually go on and push. Oh, look at these lot coming out in their silvery
K-pop
tops.
girls.
Do we not think would have been better off playing a full strength 11 for a half a game?
Well, you have to ask yourself, as you rightly say, are these games allowing fluidity in your tactical, setups? And because everybody plays differently, don't they? You look at Miley and Willock in the middle of the park, and obviously, is it Tonali starting? Isn't it Tonali starting? So
Tonali, Miley, Willock.
You're not going to have them three starting the Premier League, and then you're going to have J7 and Bruno play the second half, I would imagine. So it does. You do question whether this is going to hinder or help solidify the squad in this tactical setup. I'm not sure.
I'm guessing these young ladies on the pitch must be.
Hey, Win, they look familiar to you, don't they?
Some Korean pop
K-pop. 안녕하세요.
Hey,
I'll tell you something now.
This is.
Crikey, she's got a better kick than Pope.
Girls kick.
Win is having flashbacks.
Yeah, we've got the girls trying to aim at the K-League All-Stars. And like I say, that one girl had a better kick than Pope. Oh, bless.
My God, what's the
every time Win goes downtown, he's a few of these for medical treatment.
Yeah, what does Win say? You might be Bangkok, but you're not banging this one. Anyway. And that's for another channel.
What the heck, man?
I mean, what on earth was that all about?
Oh, it's a pre-game show, man.
Yeah, that is just obviously trying to sell more shirts.
Come on now,
I mean, you'd really think that the Newcastle PR team would have given them all Newcastle shirts, wouldn't you? Rather than them silver things.
There's
that would have been great.
Silver.
There's our man right there, the man of the hour.
What do you think of these new training tops, the yellow blue? There's been some slating going on about they're very much the German training tops of years gone by.
Well, I think they look like the old Arsenal away shirt.
I mean,
But
I
again,
don't have.
Adidas tend to do this, don't they?
They do.
The recycle.
They
pack.
recycle the colours, don't they?
So
Pot Mags is saying Wynn's glasses are fogging up. Oh,
He's
dear.
getting-
I want to know where his
he's getting
right
a
hand
little too
is.
excited.
Anyway,
steady.
Who is that guy, by the way, next to right there, sitting down with the iPad? I keep
it's one of the what's the name coaches, isn't it? The
for Eddie Howe. Yeah,
yeah. I
I
can't
wonder
think of
what
his
they're
name
looking
now.
at the iPad, man. Probably the replays.
Here we
If
go,
they watch
and
on
we're
TV.
off.
I think it'll be
We are underway, ladies and gentlemen,
set piece coach.
at the Suwon World Cup Stadium.
Yeah. Got a heavy press again from Newcastle. Seems to be the idea again.
Oh, there it is. Come on now.
There we go. Well done, Tino. Tino Alvarado.
Well,
was a
Livramento
poor-
started. We'll see how he performs.
Yeah, exactly. He, again, very much laden towards this right to left. Have you not noticed this now? We go right to left with both Elanga and obviously who was playing Tino there, playing from right back to right winger. It seems very much a tactic that Eddie Howe was looked at with the overload. Newcastle now with Lascelles in the centre circle, giving it to Tino now, who's come into this left back position. Back to Alex Murphy. And he all the way back. Where's Crafty gone? Crafty looks like he's gone to right back. So it looks like at this present moment in time, we're playing. That's a very poor ball from Alex Murphy.
Got away with it.
Yeah, picked up again from a loose control. I am just going to say the All-Stars, to be fair, because like I say, I wouldn't have a clue who
The
any of these players
All-Stars.
are.
Heck
The
yeah.
All-Stars. So back
There's
with
a-
Pope. Good
Good
ball
kick.
out there, to be fair. Yeah, very good.
nice
it's
ball. There we
a
go.
Oh, and
right
there's
ball down the
Elanga
wing
on his bike.
for Elanga on the right-hand wing. Elanga now facing up onto his right foot.
Oh,
plays
get
the
it there.
ball back to
Oh,
Tonali.
poor
Oh,
control.
bad first touch from Tonali.
Terrible first touch.
Oh,
Yeah,
good. He's
Tonali
got it
gets it
back.
back, though. Well done. Good tenacity there.
Yeah.
Back to Tino, into Willock. Willock now on the half turn. Into Gordon. Gordon back out
Good
to the left-hand
ball.
side to Tino. Tino now draws it back onto his right side, gives it back to Gordon. Gordon. Tonali hugging this left-hand touchline. Tonali runs back towards central, giving it back to Alex Murphy, who's got time to take a touch, gives it back to Tonali. Tonali into Willock. Willock on the half turn, it falls round to Tino. Tino, Tonali, back into some nice Elanga touches there with Tino. Out to Kraft. Kraft looks up to give it a draw, and he gives it back into who's that now playing on
Wow.
that side? Is that look at this ball?
Get it done.
Get
Brazilian!
Gordon.
Gordon there with a missed shot.
he missed that
Some
one.
lovely samba play there, I must admit,
Hey,
with the give and
exactly,
goes.
man. Jogo bonito.
Indeed.
Boom, 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 boom.
It was
He-
young Miley who drills
That
a
was
ball
poor
in.
execution.
Very much of a similar ilk to, and this is what we were saying. You know, remember the game against Arsenal where you had Tonali hitting that diagonal run? You've just had a very similar thing there from Miley. So again, maybe that is in the plans. K-Stars now bring the ball out. Wearing this, I think it's dark blue and green shirt. It could be black and green against the black and white stripes. Very difficult to see who they are regarding the team players. On the halfway line now with the All-Stars down this right-hand side. I'm
We
going
are
to leave it
playing
up to you
beautifully
guys.
right now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to leave it to you guys to keep an eye on the threads, though, mate. Yeah, if anything comes through, because I'm trying to concentrate on what's going on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ball diagonal over the top there, the back of Tino from the K-Stars into the box, and it's headed clear. Again,
Who's playing with? Is that Murphy
it's
playing with Lascelles?
Lascelles. Yeah, it looked like
Themselves in the middle.
yeah, it's
Tino and Murphy, fullback.
fullbacks. So it's nothing like we first thought it was going to set up. So again, is this a case of Lewis Hall is nowhere near fit enough? So they're bringing Tino back into
Another
this
good
left side.
first time kick by Pope.
Boy, he better. He's feeling the pressure.
Tonali now back to Alex Murphy into Lascelles. Back to Pope, who dinks the ball out to Kraft in the right back position. A bit of a mistimed control, but he manages to keep it in play. Kraft down that right touchline. Asula comes away from the middle of the park, and him and Elanga change positions now. Back with Tonali. Tonali out to Alex Murphy. Murphy takes a touch away from his body and he feeds the ball up to Tino. First
there
touch
it is.
again to Anthony Gordon. Tino tries to do a give and go, but unfortunately he does get felled by the All-Stars. But again, Alex Murphy does well to try and win that ball back. He holds up play from the All-Stars. All-Stars now just over the halfway line into the Newcastle half. Just trying to play keep ball. Some nice little give and goes. But again, just to
Lascelles pretty busy right now.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's very bitty in the middle of the park, and it's a bit of a tussle. There's a chance here. Miley, go on, Miley. Plays the ball down the line to Kraft. Kraft into Alanga. Alanga just again going out to that line.
Strength.
Good ball inside from there. Nice touch into Willock. Willock into Kraft now. Again, just waiting for some support.
Proper football.
Yeah.
This is the way to play football right here. Bingy, 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 bingy.
Just tried to be a little bit too elaborate there, to be fair.
I think
between Miley and Kraft.
Kraft was just waiting for the perfect ball instead of taking the chance.
Hey, Jefferson, we're playing tiki-taka, mate.
We are, indeed.
I love it.
It's been a good start, Newcastle. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, it's been
that's it. I mean,
it's been some lovely
good start.
moves.
Obviously, we got to know the opposition is weak, but for our training purposes is good.
Yeah, Alan Mawson. Is Harvey Barnes in the squad? ? No, he's not, buddy. He'll be in the second half. It's Anthony Gordon
he is in the squad.
He's in the squad, full stop, but he's not in the starting.
He's a sub.
So the K-Leaguers now down this left-hand side. The one thing I noticed against Arsenal, we didn't see much defending from Ilanga. He's obviously now into a different setup. Again, we go into this 4-5-1 that we know. I'm working. This is Shane Smith, NUFC 1892. Hi, guys. I'm working and listening. How many in the stadium? Is it full?
Nowhere near.
I think it's like all these games. I didn't
full?
see
We
what
need
the other
to
pop was.
gain loads of
South Korean fans. Yeah.
Well,
shots going.
Man.
Just wide of the post from Palp's left hand. Yeah.
We actually, I don't think we've seen the full view of the stadium, so I couldn't tell you. But I would think it's full.
No,
yeah, I would think it's full because
before kickoff,
this is an all-star game. Oh, look at that!
A lot of
some empty seats.
Yeah, I don't think any of these will be absolutely, filled to the brim.
Yeah, you can see all the rainbow seats in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not that full then.
Willock, Newcastle now, just taking the time on the build-up. No press from the K-Stars, but nice ball across to Kraft from Willock. Miley now. Back to Lascelles.
Lascelles getting a lot of game time as well. I wonder...
there's a bit of a challenge on the back of Miley, and the K-Stars are through. They've got a 3-on-2 situation here, but Alex Murphy clears the ball out towards Alanga, headed back towards Miley. Miley now with a head. Tonali. A bit of head tennis here. Get it under control, boys. Kraft back into Tonali. Tonali's got time to turn. He has a look for Willock. He gives it back to Miley on the right-hand side. Out to Alanga. Alanga's got time to run into this space. Miley goes behind him. He comes on the inside, onto the inside right position. Into Anthony Gordon, who again, first touch wasn't great. And it goes through to the keeper and the K-League All-Stars. He throws out to the left-hand side, into the left-back position. Again, just delays the ball going forward. Brings it inside to the All-Stars. Just coming towards the halfway line. And again, Newcastle adopting this 4-5-1 defensive formation when the opposition get the ball. Again, not much in front of them, and that's... I've just lost the screen for a second, guys, so bear with me.
I don't know why
the feed from Newcastle again isn't brilliant. Apologies to all the ones. They look like they're
going to do this.
Willock's down.
Willock's always down.
Free kick on the left-hand side of just outside the left-hand side of their box. Free kick to Newcastle.
Yeah, we're back now.
About 30 yards out.
Looks like Tonali's being left with it. Yeah. Yeah, not full, but a fair crowd, says Kelly. Yeah, you're right, mate.
Alan Mawson regarding Lascelles is saying he needs game time because he's been missing a year and a half. And there's the Bachman fitness worries too, so
Yeah, absolutely.
swings it in.
Headed down. Anybody pick up the second ball? It's cleared to the All-Stars, but it's picked up by Tino. It's giving it back to Alanga. Oh, it's a bad first touch from Alanga. He's giving the ball back to All-Stars. We've got a 4-on-4 attack here from the All-Stars down this right-hand side. It's
Not anymore.
No, lads have come back in, but there's a nice little ball down the right-hand side. And again, it's that first touch, which allows Willock just to get a toe poke in for a corner to the All-Stars this time. Finish my coffee.
By the way, we should play Sung Soo Park, by the way.
First corner of the game to...
Is he the first South Korean to play for Newcastle?
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
The only one I remember.
Yeah.
No, we had...
Oh, no.
what did they call him again? I think he might have played one game.
I'm going to say, yeah, he didn't play much, did he?
Wouldn't that be...
Plays short, it goes in, it's headed clear this time.
Just to bring a little bit of my happy clapper.
And up with a good throw.
Oh, there we go.
Good throw out to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon down this left-hand side now, faced up by the All-Stars. Comes inside now. There's not many black and white shirts in there at the moment. Gives it to Alanga. Alanga to Miley. Back to Alanga. To Gnarly now. A little bit more central. Waits for Murphy to join the attack. Murphy into Gordon, who runs past him. Gordon now just holds the ball up, plays it into Tonali. Tonali.
Oh.
Just looking up, and he shoots well over the bar from 30 yards.
Tonali. Well over.
With the cannon.
Iniesta saying, I like that Tonali gets a chance to take set pieces always, though.
Lovely. That is
better
true.
suited to take them more than the likes of Gordon or Bruno.
Antonio, what the heck is that?
What's going on there?
The South Koreans are trying to get a message out there. Obviously you would never get that in the Premier League, would you?
They will smile hard as hell for anything. I love that.
Oh, absolutely.
Should have Alma run out there then, shouldn't we?
Yeah, what we should have, though, is our young lad who we've just signed up on the opposite side so we can feed back information to saying, this is the tactics. Yeah.
Now, let me bring my happy clapper self out for 2 minutes. Or 1 minute, actually. 2 minutes too long. What if this is just a beginning of a great story for, what's his name, Soo Park, and he becomes like a song.
It'll be great.
I mean,
it'll be absolutely fantastic.
Terrific.
Yeah. I mean, I love the Roy or the Rover stuff. You know, these boys that come. I mean, you know, when we signed him, there was a lot of players.
He's writing on his whiteboard again.
Yeah, he's writing on his whiteboard. Yeah, there was a lot of players saying, you know, he's second tier in the K League. It's it's not an important signing, but obviously he's got something about him. I can't believe, in all honesty, that they have literally just signed a player for shirt sales and promotions. I mean, they may have. But I'm hoping more than not that he has got something about it. Yeah, he's got something about him that they can obviously produce. That was
shocking.
Yeah, that was awful. That was
awful.
Man. Anthony Gordon's first touch was good, but his second touch was pathetic. Well away from his body. It's driven down to the halfway line now for the K-Leaguers. Just dropping back and again, just holding on to the ball a little bit now just to allow Newcastle to get back into some shape. And they're just keeping the ball in front of the goalkeeper. Down the left-hand side now on the half turn. He goes into the Newcastle half, plays the ball onto the inside left position. He's got a chance of a shot here, but he delays the shot and he gets Alex Murphy again. Well done. Gets a toe to it and clears the ball. Sula now just having a tussle on the halfway line with the K-Leaguer.
Been pretty invisible, has a Sula.
To be fair, he's not had the opportunities though, mate. They're feeding the ball around him, but they're not feeding the ball into him. So it's easy to be invisible when you're not getting service. But he does need to be involved a lot more. And that's what I said about running the line. It needs to obviously change positions with the likes of Anthony Gordon and Alanga more often. Shot from the All-Stars, which is just looped up into Pope's hands. 15 minutes, it's the All-Stars 0, Newcastle 0. Willock now into Anthony Gordon, who gets another heavy challenge from behind. He's taken some bangs while the referee has given it this time. He's just waiting for the ball to go out of play before he gives the decision. He has taken some smacks, hasn't he? Newcastle now with Kraft just inside the All-Stars half. Back to Lascelles. Again, just keeping hold of the ball and trying to get some of the All-Stars to come and approach them. Alex Murphy, he seems to be growing, but again, a really poor ball into Anthony Gordon there. Just as a commentator's curse, just going to praise him. And he plays a shite ball into Gordon. But he's certainly growing with confidence a little bit, the lad is, and it's good to see.
So Willock is playing as a 10?
Yeah, well...
Or he's centered. Oh, okay.
I'm not sure where. I don't even know what position.
Miley's on the right. Miley's on the right. And proving my point that he's a midfielder, he can play anywhere, and not just on the left. He's doing well, by the way.
Foxy's talking about this lad. Expectation shouldn't be too high. Park came onto the scene really 1 year ago, but he struggled for game time and consistency in the second division. But with the price low, it's a no-brainer. So there you go.
Well, you would assume that if Newcastle are in for him, that he's shown something.
Shirt sales.
Well, I would suppose something else more than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
man, just have some urgency.
Yeah, like I say, I am still very much in the frame of mind that Willock is our next Longstaff.
Well, the problem is, I would agree, but we have proven to be the slowest, most just
lovely give and go there with Miley and Tonali
to sign
now.
Players. So
out to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon waits for Willock to get around the side of him. Plays the ball into Tino. Just plays the wrong ball again behind both Willock. Willock should have stayed out because Gordon was inside and they both ran inside. And Tino just plays the ball behind the two of them, out for a goal kick. Can't believe Willock is still here, says Kelvin.
What if it's we can't get rid of him now, man, because we know we're not going to get a replacement. Well, we already need a midfielder.
Exactly. We are so vulnerable in the middle of the park. And it's true, the mid three, any of them get knocked. Come on, Miley. You've got to be quicker than that, son. Don't let it bounce.
Here we go.
3-on-2 here. Oh, great challenge again from Crafty there. Standing up the attacker. All-Stars inside the Newcastle box. Down the byline. It's crossed in, but again, it's picked up easily by Miley, who drills the ball. Oh, it's a poor ball again to Asula.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, you see. You can't always blame Asula when he's not being given anything to work with. K-Stars now just on the edge of the box, out to the left-hand side. Just holds the ball up. Just short 5-yard passes now between the K-Stars. Again, just nothing behind to everyone joining. Please don't forget to hit the like button, says Queen of Art. And she's one of our top mods, so please help us grow and do as she tells you.
Oh, there we go.
And again, well done to Miley, who gives it to Asula. Asula again challenged by two players, gets the free kick. Asula takes it quickly. Gives the ball to Willock now. Willock up towards the halfway line, out to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon on the hugging this touchline again, trying to allow the ball to come to the Willock on the edge of the box now. Willock does a couple of keepy uppies.
That was good. That was...
shot! Deflected it into the goalkeeper's hand. Took the sting out of it. What's the matter with Willock again there?
How did he shoot and then he gets hurt?
Oh, my God. Here we go. He's holding his... I think he's torn a bloody abdomen. Yeah. I think he's torn an abdomen muscle here,
Oh. Man. Dude, they need to get this damn website sorted, man.
Yeah, our website, again, the Newcastle website is absolutely awful.
Mine's perfect.
Okay.
Carry on then, Win, if you've got it on your
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah, they're
Well,
still.
carry on. You ain't going
Willick's
to do the
getting-
commentary. Go on.
Willock is still down. He's holding.
And he's holding his chest.
Yeah, he's blowing like a good one. I don't know what's going on.
But he literally
Doing a
just shot
Callum
the ball.
Wilson tit muscle.
Honestly, this lad is made of glass.
Jason Brown, abs gone. Dude, this guy just shot the ball, man. Come on.
What's he got? Has he got the stitch or
What's going on
something?
here?
We played 20 minutes, guys. Come on. What is it with the 20-minute mark?
Oh, the referee's got a camera on him. Hey, technology.
Yeah, they're trying this out now, aren't they? With a lot of it. Where
I saw Messi
ref vision.
have a camera. It's like a huge square on the middle of his chest. Like, come on, man. The Messi cam.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's not necessary.
All Stars now.
But
Just bringing the ball out of the box. Goes long towards Lascelles, who heads it back towards the halfway line. But K-Stars pick the second ball up just inside the Newcastle half. And just, again, waiting patiently to keep hold of the ball. Newcastle in again, this 4-5-1 formation that we all know so well. Oh, that's a good ball into the All-Stars, though. Just in front of the drilled again, but wide of the mark.
Be careful.
Shot from outside the box from the All-Stars. There's a lot of room, it seems, between the defence and the midfield at this present moment in time. So when the ball gets bypassed through the middle, there's not a lot of cover in front. And again, that's worrying. Is that because we're too low and we aren't pushing up because of pace? But we are we seemingly literally defending the 18-yard box, which isn't good.
Right.
Which isn't good. We're too low. Pope now. Lascelles. Lascelles just allowing them to get... Oh, it's a bad ball. Getting crowded out there, Lascelles. Yeah, it's just really, really poor out of defence with our balls.
By the way, and this helps my method of exiling. Oh, come on now,
Tino with a poor touch.
Of exiling Isak to another club outside of England, because Barcelona have emerged as a club wanting Nico Jackson. You want to tell me they won't have Isak over Nico Jackson? Come on, man.
Wow.
Make it happen. Show Liverpool who's in control.
A cracking one from Pont Mags. Willock overdue and get the Korean barbecue last night.
Oh, Korean barbecue is amazing, man. Korean bulgogi. We used to have a food
Sensible
truck.
Monica saying Asula playing like Isak did against Everton the last game of the season. He's obviously been tapped up.
Amen, tap.
Love it. Love it. Throw into All Stars. Deep in their own half. Back to the keeper.
Marco 48-63, a bit harsh, I think. Left back is useless. Is that Murphy? It is Murphy, but...
No, it's not. It's Tino.
No, left back.
Yeah.
Left back is Tino.
It's Tino. Our left centre-back is Murphy.
Yeah. Tino ain't going to be playing centre-back, man.
Giving it to Miley, to Willock.
Oh, nice pass through the...
Into Asula on that right-hand side of the penalty box. Ilanga, Willock. Oh, blimey hell, Willock. Man. What the hell are you doing, lad? Come on.
He's been tapped up too.
Ilanga goes to go on the outside down the line for a ball on the diagonal, and Willock just nonchalantly just passes it back to where he's just run from, and it's out for a throw into the All-Stars. It's, I mean, again, it just you have to question what these guys are concentrating on in training. Free kick from Lascelles there on the All-Stars.
Who's the twat?
Indeed. Yeah, Marco saying left centre back, sorry. Yeah, well, this is young Alex
We are
Murphy,
knackered.
who's obviously trying to find his feet. Again, he's stepping up to the mark, and to be fair, he's not having much grace from anybody that's playing alongside him. They're playing far too deep.
Oh, what a pal, man!
Oh, come on,
That
Asula.
is
You've got to be thinking about that, now, dude.
style pass.
Yeah. Great ball from Tonali through with a diagonal, and Asula just didn't react.
It's
That was the
insane
ball
to
to
me.
run
To me, it would be detrimental to no. It would be so detrimental to lose Tonali. Hopefully that day never comes.
Kelvin saying he's already burnt his Isak shirt, and Geordie Dan doing exactly what I thought. Burning shirts, that's more of a Liverpool thing.
I will never burn a damn. They cost too much money for me to be burning shirts. I put them on, put it on sale or something.
Well, I was thinking that while I was watching your show last night, because you had a lot of trolls, Liverpool trolls in, as we have done recently. And obviously they're all saying about giving us Isak and stuff like that, allow the lad to go. But you remember the days not so long back when Trent Alexander went to Madrid and all the hoo-ha that lad had from the Liverpool fans, saying that he was a turncoat and everything else. And, he was a free agent. And to get the deal done, they made Madrid pay 10 million for this lad.
By the way,
like I say, Liverpool do also play hardball. It's not just Newcastle.
Oh, okay, so it's a water break.
Drinks break.
Yeah, 26 minutes.
Pockets are available, by the way. It's
25 million, they say.
What? So then we take him and we do his ban and all.
Well, he's about to. That's going to be
rescinded, isn't
dissolved, man.
Yeah.
They found him not guilty of anything. 25 million. He would join Newcastle in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
He would love to play. We need a midfielder. Why not make it happen?
Well, I would
again
do that.
We are slow as hell, man.
Just Bruno's just got to pick the phone up. His best mate, literally his best mate. His brother.
The club has to decide that.
Yeah, Choppy said, I've retired my Newcastle shirts. They're 2 sizes too small. I've had to retire my new shirts because they're 3 sizes too big now. So I've got into my old shirts because...
have you guys gotten the new shirt yet?
Well, as you know, my birthday was the other week, and my missy said, I haven't bought you shirts because I thought you would get them. So I was a bit disgruntled, if I'm honest with you. So I'm ordering them now. The trouble is now, because I'm losing so much weight, I'm a bit reluctant.
But you always get it bigger anyway, because you can put a hoodie on under it if you go to.
Exactly.
To the game.
Yeah.
But I need to get it. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not too excited to keep paying for shirts, and we don't spend the damn money for it.
Pot Mags is saying that West Ham are asking £70 million for him now.
Oh,
because he's over his ban.
You're getting Paqueta for 25 million if he hasn't got a ban looming.
Yeah, he would be class mind, but Paqueta's on 150k a week.
That's
yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but again, we can't.
Current Brazilian international, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, exactly. Tonali now out to Kraft.
Oh man, he's had enough, man. He's had enough.
Elanga.
He had a rough week, old man.
Miley. Tonali.
Oh, nicely.
Lascelles now. Newcastle come to the K-League All-Stars. Ooh, look at that from Kraft. Little Brazilian back heel there. Elanga now.
Hey.
Plays the ball into the box, headed clear by the K-Stars.
I tell you what, it takes some skill to do it after a hard Tonali pass.
Kraft showing all the signs of being a Swedish international.
There you go.
Oh dear. K-Stars now. Just holding on to the ball. Going back to the halfway line. Just waiting for Newcastle to make a move. And again, Asula just closing down that space. Good ball inside, though. Just eludes Elanga.
It came to my mind. I'm thinking, what is Isak doing right now? Do you think he's up and you think he's watching his teammates?
I probably think he is.
I don't know, man. I mean,
He's actually watching us.
wouldn't that be crazy? But I mean,
Not as Empic, Ali.
Will it gets the ball on the left wing?
Munjaro, dude. I've lost 32
Will it
kilograms.
go to Gordon on the left wing?
yeah, no. But the point is,
Inside.
I have
Tonali to
I have
Mailey.
my reservations. You know, I
Mailey
wonder. If he's
Alanga
just-
overlap
we-
to Kraft.
we-
Alanga
we
shot.
got it.
Oh, Alanga
We
shot
got it. Win.
over the ball. Oh, you got it.
Well, he's in front of
Fucking
us.
hell, man. Yeah, I know. So stop doing that. Win. Close the
You
other
were
one.
blanked at the time.
It's fine. No worries. When there is a mishap, the audience don't need to be disrupted with that. We just fix it.
Right then. So,
shots.
yeah, good shot though from Alanga. Good pull back from Kraft onto this right hand side of the box.
Alanga, I think
First touch, and Alanga just gets a
That's good
shot off
he was thinking he
and
should have the corner.
just over the ball.
one. Yeah.
It's over. Keeper didn't get a touch on it.
No. Again, Lascelles up for the header, but doesn't go anywhere apart from a throw into the K-Stars.
Toon Talk says Isak watching Liverpool now. They're playing too. Oh man.
Come on, Connor.
I'm telling you.
Have some faith, lad.
I wouldn't but I wouldn't I'm telling you, man, I don't know. I don't know that he's watching this, man. And that's when the marriage is over, man. It's over.
Alessandro Minetti, I don't know if you knew that, because Alessandro Minetti's joined
Yeah, he did that last night.
earlier on today. He said, if Isak is watching this stream, I got 2 words for you. You bastard.
Love it.
That's not a good way to persuade him.
Listen, like I say, there's a lot of people disgruntled now about Alexander
Oh, there
Isak.
is. It is.
Jason Brown, would your ex-wife watch you? Not lately.
Oh,
An ex cuts ties.
that's it, man. But he ain't X yet, man. It's not over yet.
Corner now, this left-hand side. It looks like it could have been in-swinger from the K-Stars. Lots of black and white shirts just marking the 6-yard box. They go short again. And it's a little step over. And it's a little, well, I mean, it's a half shot, really. And that goes directly just over Pope's bar. Steve, please, buddy, if you can refrain from putting...
put in where dodgy sites. We can't
dodgy
do that.
sites,
We can get in
mate.
trouble
We
for
can't
it,
do
so.
that. Yeah, we can get in trouble for doing that, buddy. So keep it to yourself, mate, please. Wherever you're watching the game from, we can't see it on the screen. That's why it's been deleted. Thanks, Ian, for doing that, mate.
What's TKL in the corner? That's the Korean, well, the K-League.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would put the there, but
this is their set piece coach.
Oh, that is so funny. So that's what it is. Oh,
the set piece
man,
coach
the
is
set
giving them
piece
all these
coach
instructions
gotta
on a
sign up.
whiteboard.
Come on, man. Dude, I guarantee you they can't even read that from that far.
It's hilarious.
Put it this way, they'll know for a fact that we can't.
Yeah, but that's true. That's true.
Exactly. Oh, that's funny. Maybe that's why they're doing it, because I've never seen nobody.
No, exactly. That's
that
what I
is
said. You wouldn't
hilarious.
get that in the Premier League.
Oh, that is so funny, man.
It's either that or it's Willick's half-time meal that's been ordered.
I hope we've got something like you said.
Oh, man. Yeah, man.
Shot from the All-Stars
Oh,
straight
there.
into the hands
Come
of
on now.
Pope, who parries it the first time but manages to get it the second time.
Some hibachi rice.
Tino now, he's been quiet over the last 10 or 15 minutes. I must admit, not much of Tino, but he loses the ball to the All-Stars.
Oh, what a
The
pass.
ball's driven in towards
Whoa,
the
man.
left-hand side. It's inside
Goal.
of Lascelles. Shots! It's saved by Pope, and the
My
rebound comes back in
goodness.
again. But it's a
What
poor
the
effort in
heck
the
just
second one.
happened?
It was for a throw-in, not even a
It
goal.
goes in for a... But
Day.
that is shocking
Those
now, to be
players
fair.
did good on that one.
The sign says Geordie Dan, hoof the twat.
Ooh, that's what. Dude, look at that pass, man.
Yeah, great pass.
Oof.
Pope parries the first one, and the shot the second, and the rebound was awful, to be fair. Out for a throw-in. Oh, I love that. It's made me titter. Long ball up towards the defence of the K-Stars, who managed to get unchallenged, and it's easy for the All-Stars to come in round the back. And Popey there just becoming the sweeper keeper, managing to pick it up, throw it out to Tino. Left back plays the ball into Tonali. Tonali with lots of space to turn. Plays the ball into Miley. Miley out to Kraft, who's just inside the K-Stars half. Back out to Lascelles now on the halfway line with Tonali. Lascelles. Again, no All-Stars challenging. Just waiting for Lascelles to make a mistake, I would imagine. Again, first touch Elanga, not great. Giving back to All-Stars. All-Stars now with a 3-on-2 if they move it quickly. Play down on the left-hand channel. All-Stars with a chance of shot at goal. He gets a shot at goal, and it is a goal.
Gosh.
There you go.
It
Dead simple.
goal.
And again, from a really bad first touch from Elanga, it opens the avenue up for a 3-on-2 if they play the right ball.
Front.
Yeah, absolutely awful.
What the heck is that?
Hey, and there's me fish. That's what I like. The fish out of water. I love that. Look at that for the picture.
Oh, they dropped him.
And they dropped him. So poor. You're absolutely, again, Connor. It was absolutely awful. Diabolical positioning. We became too narrow, too deep. Allow them to play the ball onto that left-hand side. All he's got to do is wrong foot Lascelles, and it's a shot at goal. And he did that with aplomb. So easy. We're too narrow there. Nobody got a challenge on him. Nowhere near him.
Well, that is the challenge right there. When you start playing from the back and you're attacking, but you leave, you're left wide open if you lose the ball.
Terra sees this is reflecting what I'm thinking, what's going on. The team can't keep or pass the ball.
Yeah, that's what I said. Our first touch, and you know, these are the new players that have come in, and this is what I said. The biggest problem for me, and you know, and I'll keep saying it with Elanga, he's great going forward when he's got a pace and he's got the player at him. He's got quick feet. I've never been enamoured by his ability with his back to goal. And you've just seen it there. His first touch wasn't great. It allows the ball to be given back to the K-Stars. And on that drive, they've managed to get the ball on a 3-on-2. And they've succeeded.
Hey, by the way, somebody said we're getting beat. We're getting beat by a Farmers League. That might be so, but we are getting beaten by real men. They have all served in their military, so don't underestimate them.
Murphy now. Anthony Gordon to Tino. Tino back to Alex Murphy. Again, everybody camped into the All-Stars half. 38 minutes gone. It's All-Stars 1, Newcastle 0. Kraft questioning everybody in front of him. There's no movement. And we're just driving further and further back. Go on, mate.
Oh, no, wait. No.
Lascelles.
That celebration was funny too, though.
It was hilarious. That's what I said. It was
fish.
Yeah, fish out of water syndrome. Oh, that was easy. Again, round the back of Miley.
Again,
ball into the middle.
What the heck?
Lucky again. Well done to Alex Murphy, who got a foot onto that one.
Why is Lascelles letting that go through like that?
It's criminal, mate. Absolute criminal.
3 times already, actually.
Willock playing the deeper role this time, allowing Tonali to go forward. Up to Elanga. Kraft on that right-hand side. Into Miley, who's playing the right side centre midfield. Ball over the top from Miley to Asula. Asula now running into the box on the right-hand side. Asula trying to push the ball across, but there was nobody there, to be fair. Yeah, he does get tackled and he gets the corner. Gavin Howe says it's a canny finish, to be fair. Well, to be fair, yeah, it was. He's got a shot at goal, hasn't he? Don Milburn, our squad depth is criminal in terms of lacking quality. 100%, mate. If we are going to compete on all levels, and this is the team that you are supporting on all levels, we are well away from the elite. Ball into the box from Alanga. Demetrios, Lee Song Shlong takes Willasula from the side.
Slow.
Oh, my days.
There we go. It's okay, Wayne. We don't need your commentary. You're going to make us fall asleep. There we go. We got it.
K-Leaguers, this is just on the halfway line. Again, just...
By the way, it feels
Newcastle
like we've
not on
been
the
playing
challenge.
for 2 hours, man.
Yeah, it does. You're absolutely right. It's been quite laborious, to say the least.
Hit the like button, folks. Come on.
The first 5 minutes, I think, was the best of the half. If I'm
Is it
honest.
that we're really struggling though? What do you think? Because surely we're a better team than this team. But
Well, I mean,
can't
the
underestimate it.
humidity is gonna really affect the way you play, and you saw that with the first 5 minutes. It was all everything going forward, and as the game's gone on, we seem to have gone further backwards. But that's no excuse for poor play within itself. You can still pass a ball, you can still control a ball. We've been so poor at both of them in parts of the game.
Come on, man.
Lascelles now, square to Alex Murphy. Murphy with the ball over the top for Anthony Gordon, just a little bit overhit.
Too hard.
And a ball goes out for a goal kick to the
apparently
K-League All-Stars.
There was an official government warning in South Korea yesterday advising people against exertion because of the heat wave.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, the heat, man, has been criminal, man. Over here is 107 degrees yesterday, which that's I don't know what in Celsius.
Listen, in England, we
that's a lot.
complain when it's 21, mate. We can't cope with the heat.
107, bloody hell, that's 50.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's 41, actually. 41.
232.
It's 41. But in Las Vegas was 112. I mean, it was like there's no reason to be outside at that point.
Come
No,
on,
that's
come on.
bad.
Pass the ball.
Tino now. Willock hugging the left-hand side. Tino. Tonali. Tonali turns. Gives it square to Lascelles. Lascelles again. First touch was criminal. But managed to keep hold of it this time. Up to Asula. Asula into Tonali. Up to Gordon. Again, Gordon loses the ball. And it's cleared by the All-Stars. Picked up by Kraft, who heads it back to Murphy, who was being challenged by the All-Stars, but he kept hold of it. Tonali into Asula. Tonali, Asula. Asula out to Alanga. Alanga now just on the edge of the box.
What the heck was that?
Losing the ball again, Alanga.
Ran over the
running
ball.
over the bloody ball.
Oh, there's a sniper in the building.
Yeah, the All-Stars doing the same there. Just falling over the ball, giving it back to Willock. Willock's up to Miley. Miley now to Alanga on the inside right position. Alanga shoots into the arms of the keeper.
Well,
Comical Boxer says it's a pre-season friendly, remember? And if you haven't got a few weeks to go, it's all about match fitness and building up to match sharpness. Don't panic yet. Yeah, I agree to a disagree, though. You know, this is professional football at the end of the day, and it's criminal the way we're giving the ball away. That's got nothing to do with match fitness or sharpness.
I mean,
because you should.
if
That
it's
should be
preseason,
running.
we have to work towards to getting right. You know, Ragatoni says it's 118 in Qatar today.
Ooh, wow.
118. That's close to 50 win. That's
horrible. That is horrible.
Man.
Yeah, that wide board work tricked.
What the heck is that, man?
Look at that.
There's the fish.
There's the fish out of water.
Yeah, hog tied him.
They're just showing you the rerun of the goal and the celebrations. Tino now. Alex Murphy. Back to Tino. Tino now looks to put the ball over the top, but
what's
again,
going
it's
on there?
nowhere near.
With Gordon.
Just too
And-
straight. Yeah, I mean, he's just blocked his run. You know, he's allowed to do that. He hasn't got to move out the way. But it was far too overhit. I mean, I was just going to say what I do need is for Tino to change the colour of his hair because he looks more like Tonali every day, playing in that position. And when I saw the shot, I saw the pass. I just know it was Tino rather than Tonali.
Yeah.
The K-League keeper now, that confident, he can come out of his penalty area, hoofs the ball out for a throw-in. There you go. The School of Pope. Referee's giving us the 3-minute mark on the extra added time in the first half. Willock, Tonali, Alex Murphy, Tonali, out to Gordon on this left-hand side. Gordon now again. Just saying to Willock, come down the line. Gordon into the box.
Oh, could have been good.
And it's headed clear for a corner. Just glanced off the defender's head. So come on, let's see if we can get on level terms. Let's see if we can do something with this set piece, coach. Get the whiteboard out. That's what I want to hear. Beyond took care of Asula well today, and K-League have about 5 or 6 other young centre-backs better than him, says Foxy. Elanga, out swinger, again doesn't beat the first man. He gets cleared, and Tino now gets charged down by a K-Leaguer, but he's managed to get it back to Pope. Pope gives
James
it to
Walker
Tonali.
says Calvini would be a good sign in defense. Yeah, but I keep reading stuff. Newcastle maintain interest. Newcastle, all of that crap. What the hell? Just send the bid, man. What the hell? What we're looking at Scalvini? What the hell are we looking at? Keep looking at. Before?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't
isn't it?
get that crap, man.
No, normally they must be looking at him at Facebook.
Exactly. I don't even know. I don't even think they're playing. Are they? Might be doing their preseason too.
Tino gets smack at the back of the knee. 47th minute.
Gavin House says, "Hope Sesko isn't watching." Surely they have their preseason right now, don't they?
Everybody does. Yeah, everybody does that.
So, is he part of the preseason? You know what they say.
I know he was on the bench. He was involved in the squad. I don't know whether he came on the other day, but he was. He wasn't a starter.
That's another kick.
Gordon sold that one.
Scalvini's price went up with 10 million from 50 to 60 million all of a sudden, apparently. We'll be lucky to keep Tonali with us playing like this. Yeah, exactly. It's K-League versus K-pop. Says Gary.
Now
Newton.
Chelsea are in for Scalvini.
Oh, there's a surprise, according to reports.
It wouldn't surprise me. We do the recruiting. We do the recruitment for everybody else.
Yeah. Tonali with a free kick now. In swinger to the box. Again, just not given a chance there. It's cleared to Tino, who gives it back to Tonali. Tonali turns and digs the ball over to that right-hand side. Headed cleared again by
I mean,
the
every
K-League's
time
defence.
Tonali hits the ball, it just looks beautiful, man.
He looks very English. Who's that, lad?
European, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, where's Lingard?
I haven't seen him yet.
He's that trash. He can't play.
Well, I suppose they'll have a few changes again, won't they, in the second half? Again, out swinger from Elanga to the near post, but again headed clear. And that's
halftime, ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen, I'm going to go and get me a drink because I've got a bit of a sore throat.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No problem.
So, well, it is halftime, ladies and gents. What do we think of this? I guess it's preseason.
It's not good. You know what? I can't see what we're getting out of it. In terms of preparation.
Well, you playing?
Okay, they're getting minutes in their legs. Fair enough. But again, you don't know. Are you going to blame the conditions? I don't know.
No.
I don't think you
I don't
can.
think so. I mean, I think it
Yeah,
has
well,
something to do with it, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's just
and
part of it.
it's also highlighting that you know, a second string, which is more the way things are going. That is our front three, by the way. So that ain't going to change much. We've got Barnes to come in, and Gordon hasn't covered himself in glory there. Neither's Alanga. Alanga's been, as Gary said, you know, bright going forward, but non-existent defensively. For me, the man of the match the first half for us has been Kraft. He's never put a foot wrong, and he's put some good balls in. Set Alanga up twice. So Murphy, not Murphy, Livramento appears to have changed because I was thinking that the lineup as I saw it was Livramento right back, Kraft and Lascelles centre back, and Murphy left back. But Livramento was playing up the left wing for a lot of the first half, and then he reverted at the back end of the first half. He reverted to right back. So even with the team that's on there doesn't seem to be any consistency. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we're getting ready.
It's not good, you know. It's pre-season, so you know you can argue don't panic, but I'm afraid I'm starting to. Just especially with everything that's coming out from the club. Steve's, I've been saying for ages, we're in desperate need of 5 quality players. Well, I agree with you there. Desperately need to sign a ball-playing centre-back. We can't rely on Shaw every game, says Janesta Wijnaldum. Don Malaysian Mags is saying he doesn't think we understand how important these games are to our foreign supporters.
Well, I mean, obviously, you know, we're not talking about that, but
You know,
it's clear that that's good for them.
yeah.
But I think we're talking about what's happening on the pitch.
Yeah, on the pitch, it's not good. Again, we hit a spell last season on a couple of spells that we had where we just seemingly couldn't put 3 passes together, and that's what's happening here today. We've had opportunities. We've had the ball in the clear, and we've ended up just more or less passing the ball to them. So
there we go. That's the halftime show. Win halftime show.
I'm watching
with the South Korean folks.
All the pretty girls.
Hey. Ooh, look at that.
That's better than throwing a button up, isn't it, with that pom-poms?
They're looking pro by win. See, that'll cheer you up.
It must be a popular girl group, I think.
Well, obviously, yeah, it's a.
You know, the Korean Spice Girls, and they like the spice in Korea.
They sure do. But yeah, it's a preparation game, but we just in need of replenishing this squad, and we're not doing that. So at the end of the day, the future is looking grim, man, grim, and that's not being
It's certainly not as rosy as it should have been. You know what the mood was when we qualified for the Champions League after winning the cup. Everybody's saying, right, and when you had money then, right, this summer we're going to get the job done. And it's just turned into a disaster from start to finish. You know, but there's still time to pull that in from the fire.
Yeah, there's time, but when you look at can we do it? It doesn't look like
Ali's saying Wynn's getting hot under the collar. He's obviously watching it.
Oh yeah.
Well, what we got here? Isak and Tenali should have been given new contracts to keep them happy because they are the most expensive crown jewels. I agree with that, Gavin. Not so much Tenali, to be fair, because he owes us.
No, he doesn't.
What do you mean he doesn't?
He doesn't owe us a damn thing, man. If he did owe us, he paid it back last season. He was wonderful.
What,
Best
one
player on the
season?
pitch.
He had a
Yes, he
full
was out.
season.
He was
had a full
out one
season out.
season, and he was out one season. So there you
Yeah.
go. He paid it back with one season. He doesn't owe us a damn thing, man.
He does, though.
No, he
Big
doesn't.
style. Transfer day is going to be an absolute chaos, says Kelvin. And
By the way,
Kenny W.
I'm breaking
saying
it.
the best-
I'm
the
breaking
best
it
man
up to
on
the
field right
lads.
now.
But I am pretty sure at this point we will do a whole day live stream on
Transfer deadline.
deadline. So
Yeah, we're
letting-
gonna get
letting you guys know,
all the guys
We-
out there that are involved in the collaborators. They all need to
we're
be
gonna
involved.
get everybody on board as we can. We're gonna. That's why we're recruiting some big stars, Dave and Big Yanks. But we're gonna need some help. But the whole day we're gonna bring you a whole show, a whole day, hoping and praying that we get a signing in. But
We might have all our business done by then, man.
and NUFC Talk TV is gonna be busy that day. We're gonna be live, so please join us on the deadline. Transfer deadline. Who was it? Actually, yeah, it's a big Spurs YouTuber told me, man, you need to do that because they do it. And the Last Word on Spurs is called big channel. And so yeah, I think that would be interesting. And listen, we God knows we need signings. So
Oh, she's saying, can we sign the half-time entertainment? Imagine that every half-time at SJP.
Oh, I love it.
oh man, English folks hate that halftime show. The
Correct.
Americans are taking over. Fucking hell. Man.
Yeah,
You
you
got
know why
bigger-
though? You know why they
You
don't
got
like
bigger
it.
fish to fry, man.
The reasons why they
worrying
don't
about
like
America.
it, Chris, is because it's the it spoils the way to the pub.
Exactly.
Yeah, if they can't be in the pub sucking up the beer,
Well, they don't have to be there.
Yeah,
so
but
the real drink is
if
actually
you've got-
good because there's less people going to the pub.
If you've got hot toddy on the field of play, giving it all, singing away there, you think of how much money the club loses from all those beer drinkers going down. I'm sorry, mate. It'll never happen. It's got nothing to do with the Americanisms.
And by the way,
hot toddy,
halftime
says
shows are
Ahmed.
not every match. They're for big
Gaz
matches.
M47 saying Dodge will be in the club on deadline day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Gaz might know you. Gaz might know you win because he's calling you Dodge.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it might be Gaz. It might be Quiz
Or
Gaz.
maybe the guys, yeah.
Let me
I'm
know.
Rigid,
Gaz
says Hot Totty.
M47, are you Quiz Gaz?
Hot Totty.
Hot Toddy, I'm
Steve, Americans
I'm-
ruin all sports. No, we don't. We make it better. Better, man. We make it a spectacular event that the world wants to watch.
Mercury Dame, Hot Toddy. Great throwback to the 80s.
And by the way, one of the biggest scams in the history of civilization is the English. What is that? The balloon bread that you took me to eat.
What, Stotty?
No, it's
Yorkshire pudding, I think he's on.
Oh, the
about.
Yorkie puds.
pudding, man. I thought that was a bread roll. Looked wonderful. I poked into it and it just deflated. What the hell, man? When I eat my steak, mashed potatoes, and rice, I want a good, nice roll next to it so I can use it as as an add-on. I go to take a bite of this thing and it just deflated. What the hell, man? Come on now. You're lying and scamming people like that, man. What's wrong with you?
Well, each shite a million flies can't be wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Is there anything out there in Newsland yet? Anything landed?
I don't know. I haven't been checking on the news, to be honest. Let's have a look.
But Steve, the World Cup, the World Cup is the Club World Cup is one of the least it's a tournament that people care less than others because, I mean, it's kind of in the off season and has nothing to do with the World Cup per se. The World Cup is the biggest tournament in all sports if you look at the numbers and what they do.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different thing. Champions League is there as well, the Champions League finals and all that stuff. So, but hit the like button, folks, if you haven't already done so. Please help us out. And yeah, balloon bread, love it, says Mercury Dime. I'm telling you, man, I was disappointed, but the food was great.
Manchester United have expressed interest in signing Newcastle United goalkeeper Nick Pope.
Yeah, there you
Well,
go.
get it done.
Challenge the current Old Trafford number one, Andre Onana. The Red Devils have not ruled out bringing a new keeper to the club this summer to
Well,
compete with Onana.
they're linked with Donnarumma, so
There's a post on X. I'm convinced that the longer Gordon hair grows, the more it takes away his footballing ability. Also,
Well,
does Willock realise he's a professional footballer? Show at least a bit of desire and urgency. I think that's very good.
yeah, not a good. I think Barnes will probably be on for the second half, but certainly
He's
Gordon
non-existent, mate. He's
Gordon
totally non-existent.
didn't have a good first half. Newcastle not planning to sell Pope, despite Ramsdale's arriving.
by the way, we have not won a damn game this whole preseason. What's up with that? Well, not
Yeah,
yet on this one.
I think you can look at it from both sides because we had a decent pre-season last season, and when the season started, we had a real it was very topsy turvy. Even though we managed to scrape some points, the first 15 games, as we all knew, won 5, lost 5, drew 5. So it could be the other way around this time. It could be an absolutely dire pre-season, and yet we hit the ground running when it comes to the Premier League. I mean, I am being optimistic here because as we speak, and again, you look at what everybody's talking about on social media. Insane, we're in a position where we find ourselves with this season starting in 2.5 weeks. Currently watching a centre-back partnership of Murphy and Lascelles, why Willett continues to get minutes. I know it's only pre-season, but this depth is still embarrassingly bad. And I think that speaks volumes to where we find ourselves as a club at the minute.
We are knackered, man.
I'm sorry, Gary. I'm just trying to find any news.
That's all right, mate. That's all right.
Breaking news.
And Kian there in the chat, we did beat Carlisle 4-0. Don't forget. So that, you've got to take it.
That is true. The first one.
5-0, wasn't it? I think.
No, 4.
Was it
was
4?
4-0. Yeah.
Oh man, this is what a mess, man.
Yeah, I mean, Foxy's saying, and you're absolutely right. Fitness is the number one, but again, you have to question, where these, where a natural ability. These guys get paid lots of money to hold onto a ball, to pass a ball 5 yards, and to control a ball. That you don't lose that during the off season. This it's a bog standard player ability that you question. I agree with the fitness side of it, getting minutes into the legs and stuff. But I just find sometimes, are we just too relaxed in the preseason? Is that what it is with no, when you look at it, is it the fact that we don't want to go out there and push ourselves because of potential injuries? Is it something that the gaffer said, don't exert yourself too much? This is literally just to get minutes into your legs and it doesn't matter what the results are?
Well, no, I wouldn't tell. He said that these games are meant to be tough for a reason, to get them ready for the Premier League. So I wouldn't think he would tell them to hold back, I guess. But
on the Cesco deal, we've got Psycho Stuart Pearce saying something Chris will not like. That he said that the second question is the first question anybody potentially moving to a club is, are you in the Champions League? And the second thing is, a lot of players want to be near the big cities. They want to be near Manchester. They want to be in London with their families, where their families want to be. You're fighting geographically if you are Newcastle, and that's just the nature of a footballer's mentality, I'm afraid. They might be
that's
drawn
cool.
to whether they have friends at other clubs as well, or friends of their wives and families are a big part of that.
Yeah, well, that could have a lot to do with it. My point is, Sesko didn't grow up thinking, "Man, I can't wait to live in London." At one point, he didn't. He didn't give a damn. Now, thank you, Don Milburn, for tagging me. If you want us to react to certain news, tag me at CTEgg Magpie or tag NUFC Talk TV so we can get the immediate notification and we can bring it up. Thank you, Don Milburn. He just tagged me on something that United Exclusive put up 18 minutes ago. Man United had a direct contact with Leipzig in the last 48 hours to start concrete conversations about Sesko deal, but the Sesko deal details, with suggestions on a meeting taking place face-to-face in the past few days. And that's from Romano and Gimme Sport. So, I don't know. I thought that they were going to go in for Watkins, but I don't know. Quite honestly, I think that we can beat Man United in the race for a player because also they have money problems, I think. But who knows?
I wanted to put this on. Welcome on board, whoever this is, because like I say, it's lovely to understand what's going on. The weather in Korea is like hell. The pitch is also terrible condition. So it looks very difficult for the Newcastle players to perform at their best. I apologise to the Newcastle players and fans. Mate, that is beautiful. Thank you so much to come on. Yeah, mate, honestly, it's lovely to have you on board. And it's nice to get some insight on what's going on over in Korea. Well, we're into the second half, team.
Second half.
Yeah, it looks like there isn't many changes, to be fair, to the first team, which is
Get us
crazy.
to 300 likes. Come on now. We're 30 short. Smash that like button.
What I was going to ask you guys, because obviously there was somebody in the chat, and I think it was Steve, who was saying about, the other problem is we haven't got a goal scorer, a natural goal scorer. What my condition is now is the fact that as we have only Asula as our main striker, and as we've all seen, we've had him playing now. This is his second game where he's played into the 70th minute type of thing, potentially. Are we putting too much effort into him? Are we likely to lose him to an earlier season injury because of the constraints that we're under regarding, players that aren't available?
Back to Willock's got it.
So-
Get away.
Win. What are you doing, man?
You're in front of us, dude. Tonali, we go into Alex Murphy. Like I say, there doesn't seem to be any changes in the Newcastle squad. So obviously they're giving Newcastle players more minutes in this game, and obviously the other players will have more minutes, I would imagine, against Spurs. Back to
I would have made
Lascelles.
the changes already. What's the point? I mean, what's the point of? Well, we just hopped all the way to the front.
Yeah. Kraft now.
What's the point of?
Into the box. Oh, glancing header from Asula. Yeah, didn't quite get enough on it.
Surely he could have gotten in there. Come on.
Right, it's Ozzy's funeral today. I didn't realise that. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, it's today? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I didn't realise that.
The
That's
myth,
going to
the
be some
legend.
entourage. Yeah, there's going to be some stars there.
The Aussie.
That was a poor header.
He just didn't get
Yeah,
the
that
meat
was
of it,
poor.
did he?
And by the way, War Flags needs to do something huge for Brian Johnson. Come on now.
Well, I mean, like I say, he's done nothing but support the club, help him with the promotions and stuff, has he?
Bigger and bigger.
Oh, that's a
There we
poor
go,
ball.
come
It's
on.
on from Elanga now. We've got 2-on-2. If they pull
what
the
a pass,
ball.
just shoot.
Asula! Oh, it's shot. He's blocked. Good ball from Elanga to put Asula in
Yeah.
on that left-hand side, on the inside left position. Gets a shot off, but it's unfortunately doesn't beat the keeper.
Good save.
Well, I straight at the keeper, to be fair. But I mean, he didn't put it into the corners. But he could have. He was along the ground. It could have gone through the keeper's legs or anything like that. It was on target. Back to Miley down on the halfway line, and Miley's Kraft's trying to turn a player there, but it's gone out for a throw-in.
That's interesting because Don Milburn is saying Newcastle have a great terms with Sesko, but are now just waiting on the player per the Chronicle. How does that work? We agree on terms, but we wait on the player.
Yeah, because like I said before, I think he wants more or less a guarantee that he's going to be number one.
Well, he is.
Basically, he's got to decide between Man United and us.
Yeah. So maybe he said, "I won $250 a week."
What's the matter with that?
There's a chance here. Oh, what
the heck?
What's the matter with that?
Foot up? Is he saying his foot was high?
Offside.
Or offside? Didn't look offside.
It definitely wasn't offside, and it wasn't a high foot.
It was that whiteboard man. He's put down. Can you put your flag up, please?
I would
we were clean through on goal there.
I don't know why we can't go for Mateta for a backup striker.
Well, I'd like to know what's happening with Wissa all of a sudden. It's gone really quiet. You know, it seems as if Wissa's having a conversation.
Brentford have been really...
I think that may be a good thing that's gone quiet. And
yeah,
I don't mean a good thing in that we're not getting them and I don't want them. I mean a good thing in that, we are getting them. There's things going on behind the scenes.
Everything is leaked nowadays, Win.
Yeah.
What do you say?
It's like us getting older. Everything leaks after a while.
Saying, so you say, like a petulant child. You're like Gordon, man.
So you say.
So you say, exactly.
Tino now down the line to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon comes on the inside again, plays the ball square. Elanga. First touch again for Elanga was awful. Given straight back to the J-League All-Stars. Again, just claimed the ball 20 yards outside from their own half. Happy to play the ball around. Gordon tries to close the gap. It's just playing square. And again, we've beaten one pass beats 3 players towards the halfway line. And we're just pushing the K-Stars back towards their own penalty area. But again, out of position at the moment. Newcastle trying to do the press. I think this is literally the final 10, 15 minutes. Goalkeeper tries to wrong foot Asula, which he does quite happily there. Oh, look at this. Everybody's making him a bit of a dance here. They're making us look bloody mugs. Jesus. Just back off, lads. Just let them have the ball. Everybody's blowing out the backside now. Okay.
Oh, mercy.
First touch.
That's a penalty.
Referee!
That's a penalty.
Referee. No, he's just stood in the way, mate. You ain't got to get out of the way.
No, but he put his arm up. He elbowed him.
Anyway, the K-Stars are onto the halfway line now. Again, they've beaten all the press of the Newcastle players.
Miley.
Miley he got a shot on goal. It's down the throat of Pope, though, this time into the hands.
Miley literally just got
mugged.
Danced around, yeah. He's too big, though. That's the problem. There's nothing he can do, really, but he needs to be agile, move with his feet.
Yeah, he's a bit more of a door than a window, isn't he, at times, because of his frame. Miley now back to Tonali. Tonali just plays the ball square to Alex Murphy. Alex Murphy now on the halfway line. Out to Tino. Tino now just waiting for some movement. Tonali. Poor ball from Tonali to Asula, who's not on the half turn again. I think Asula's blown out of his backside, if I'm honest with you, lads. He seems to have gone further and further, slower and slower as the game's gone on.
And then who do you put? That's the problem.
Well, sure, Neve. I mean, at the end of the day, there's no point in running a kid into a ground. He's got to be offside there. He looked miles offside. K-Stars now, again, just getting behind the press of Newcastle. 30 yards out, a little jink over the top to try and find the corner, but it's out for a goal kick to Newcastle. Miley now into Tonali's feet. Into Willock. Again, walking pace for Newcastle at the minute. Alex Murphy. Back into Willock. Willock now just nonchalantly gives it to Lascelles, who's, again, no press from any of the K-Leaguers. Nice little
That was
1-2. But again,
Tonali.
Tonali gives the ball away there. We've got
But the ball from Willock to
yeah, but he
Nod
gives us.
was-
Listen, I understand you, but again, you've still got to try and make something happen. And it's a poor pass from both sides. Yeah, one into
There we go.
Willock to Tonali, but we've got a chance here. 2-on-2. Anthony Gordon with a Sula on the through the middle. Gordon on the left hand side. Gordon tries to beat his player, but again, it's easy defended. Just holds Gordon up, and it's out for a throw into Newcastle. Tino. Tino now just plays it into Willock, who's gone more central. Willock looks up, plays the ball square to Kraft on this right-hand side. No, come on, lads. We got to have some more urgency here. Langer into Kraft. Kraft into Miley. Miley looking up, wanting some movement again, just waiting for Kraft to go down this right-hand side. Kraft, Miley, all within 5 yards of each other. Ilanga into Kraft. Kraft looks to play a ball short into Miley again. Miley on the half turn. Gets crowded out a little bit and loses the ball. K-Leaguers now go left to right-hand side.
I tell you what, these K-Leaguers, boy.
Yeah, the pitch opens up nicely for the K-Leaguers now. It's Alex Murphy tries his best to hold him up. He comes on the inside.
Oh, here we go. You
little
kidding
back
me?
heel into a shot,
Well
but
done
it's
there.
half blocked there from who was that got the challenge in?
I think I was Miley, maybe.
Yeah,
I got
did really
down.
well. But again, one pass, and it's so easy to break all the lines from Newcastle at the minute. It was Alex Murphy. Alex Murphy goes
Oh,
to
is that
ground
right?
and gets the half challenge on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well done, Alex Murphy. Gets involved
Did you
there.
see that huge flag of Newcastle up there in the rafters?
I didn't know.
It's huge, man. I don't think that's the camera angle. Interesting.
Swinger from the K-Leaguers had punched away from Pope, but again, it's back to the K-Leaguers on that right-hand side. Just holding the ball up, just waiting for some movement. Again, just happy to keep hold of the ball. The ball's drilled into the box. Again, Alex Murphy clears. I don't think he's had a bad game, if I'm honest with you.
No,
I think he's had a decent game again.
Him and Kraft are the pick of the bunch, I think.
Again, it's K-League is just happy to give the ball back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper plays it short into feet, centrally. Again, just waiting for Newcastle to make a move, but again, no movement to close that ball down. Back to the goalkeeper. Here we go again. Pendulum football from the K-Leaguers. Ball over towards
Tony
Elanga.
So whip it down the wing.
Yeah, where's our Tony Barton when we need him?
Win, man.
I'll tell you something now.
You are truly
not-
knackered.
It's a free kick to the K-Leaguers on the halfway line. Oh, it's shocking. We do need to spark it up a little bit now, don't we? It just seems that everybody's at walking pace at the minute. I just think it's Rich Moneymaker says, "Come on, win, sing." You got to try and make it happen.
Come on, cheer us up, man.
His name is Tony Elanga. He's like a whip it down the wing, beats his man and whips him in. That's our Tony Elanga. Go, get it.
Come on, Asula now on the edge of the box.
Asula
Drops his
with
shoulder and he had to shot off.
Hey.
There you go. Oh, dear. Listen,
Rich
this is the
Myself.
only channel with a Tony Barton sing-alonger. You know what I mean?
Come on
It's
now.
fantastic.
You cannot get this in Broadway.
You cannot. Tonali now, central with the ball.
Money Talks is got a point. We got 444 people watching on YouTube alone. Hit that like button. Come on, man. We should be over 300 likes right now.
Miley into Elanga. Kraft down this right-hand side. Kraft now picking the ball up back to Miley, who's dropped into a bit more of a defensive role.
Again, hit the like.
You watch it all go quiet. Anyway, Tonali into Kraft. Kraft now down the line looking for Elanga, but again blocked by the K-Leaguers. Throw into Newcastle. K-Leaguers making the first change. The whiteboard
we
man
should make
clapping.
changes too, because I mean, we need to get everybody playing time.
Yeah,
I think
what's
literally just that
good
hour
if
walk out.
Trippier, if the players that need to come on don't play, you know.
This will be the
They'll probably
65
bar.
minute man. This will be the 65 minute mark of this one. So it'll be these guys for 65 minutes. Then against Spurs, it'll be the other 11 for 65 minutes, giving these guys a bit of a breather. And that's what they'll do. They'll mirror it for the next game.
I suspect us playing the strongest team we can put for Tottenham.
Yeah.
And because, you know, just see how we pair. But
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Apparently, there's a Talk Sport clip. Kelvin saying, "Hi, Craig Hope looked like he wanted to chin Simon Jordan in the Talk Sport clip."
yeah, they went at it. I heard.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I'll have to have a look at that one.
Look at that.
I actually like Simon Jordan. You know, I've been called the Simon Jordan of this channel, which is, I don't know. I don't know if that's a compliment.
Listen,
but
I think Simon Jordan does speak a lot of sense.
I appreciate that.
A lot of the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm glad that fills you with a lot of confidence.
With joy.
That's not a foul.
But you know, complain about stories from journalism. Yeah, journalists do create stories, but stories that he uses for his shows, very successful show. So you can't have it both ways, man.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I think the trouble is what doesn't help Simon Jordan is sometimes he does go at the throat, and he doesn't seem to want to hear an opinion. He's very much stuck in his own mindset at times. Like I say, I'm not saying he hasn't got the right to do that. I just think sometimes he's not open to other people's opinions. But listen, at the end of the day, he's one of them people in the mindset where he'll say what he's thinking. You know, if he doesn't like you, you know about it. I have a lot of time for people like that. To be fair, at least
Buckley's
you know where you
English
stand.
asking, has Win got an official fan club? He does have an official fan club,
but that's in Chinatown anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, give it a ball. It's Kalanga now down the right hand side. He's whipped
there
into
it
the
is.
box. Asula with that diving header gets blocked, and it's out for a throw. A corner to Newcastle. Thank God Connor Cody is joining Wrexham as he is linked with ourselves 2 days ago. Yeah, you're right. That was only a half. I don't know who linked that, Darren, because I did see it, but it didn't come from anything reputable, did it? Unless I wasn't looking at all the papers. It was. I saw the Connor Cody. I mean, another one that's past his peak. Crazy. The K-League is now just again having the ball, happy to have it just in front of the goal and play out, running, I would say circles, but it's more triangles around the Newcastle players at the minute, who certainly look as though they've blown their last in this game. On the 64th minute, I certainly can see changes happening very, very soon. Oh, bit of a mistake by the K-Leaguers there, allowing Newcastle the ball back with Tino. Tino just...
make it easy for yourself, man.
And Popey does the hoof the twat straight back to the K-Leaguers. I don't know. Why? What is the point of that? Knowing full well we've got nobody up there. Anyway, halfway line with the K-Leaguers. Again, triangles. No press from Newcastle. Just waiting and happy for them to come back into the Newcastle half. Everybody just jogging back into position.
Literally jogging.
Yeah, well, like I say, it's at walking pace now for everybody. It's gone from bad to dire. Asula just trying to do the close, half press, and it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Again, more into the half turn, but it's given away by the K-Leaguers, and there's a half chance here from Asula Sula now
give it
gets
to
the
him.
ball out of his
Give it
feet.
to
Give
him,
it to
man.
Alanga.
Too late.
Alanga on. Oh, it's a poor ball
Too late,
from
man.
Asula. Yeah, it's again just straight out of play for a goal kick.
And he did
From
everything
Asula.
right.
Did everything right. Held the ball up, waiting for the players to come past him. But again, just a simple ball, and this is what annoys you. You know, you can't tell me that's somebody trying to get the pre-season wind into the lungs. It's just basic football. Ball over the top now for the K-Leaguers on this left-hand side. Again, inside left position. It's squared across the box to the right-hand side. Right-hand side now for the K-Leaguers. He drops his shoulder, a right-footed shot. And it's blocked by Tino. And it comes back out to the K-Leaguers on that right-hand side. Keep hold of the ball. Again, just happy to pass 1-2s because there's no press from Newcastle in and in front of their own penalty box. Willock now. Willock gives it back to Gordon. Gordon to Tino. Tino to Lascelles. Alex Murphy now, just inside his own area. Lascelles trying to look for some movement. Tonali gives him an option, but again, it's not given. Alex Murphy drills the ball up to Asula, who gets a tap on the back of the heels, but it's given to Gordon. Gordon now into Tino, who's moved it to the halfway line. On the inside left position, Tino now plays the ball back. And again, heavily challenged there with the drag back on the shirt. And it's a free kick to Newcastle just inside the K-Leaguers. And it's a ball that's, again, Anthony Gordon plays the ball into Alanga, and it was rubbish. Tonali now plays the ball into Alanga, which is rubbish. And it's given straight back to the K-Leaguers. Absolutely poor with this passing. It really is. That's something that they've really got to come to terms with in this pre-season training facility, because what I've seen at the moment, it's absolutely amateurish. K-League is now to the left-hand side. Good ball. Breaks the lines again. One ball over the top. Again, he holds it up and he's just waiting for players to come and join him. Again, simple pass left to right down that right-hand side from the K-League as an overlap. He comes on the inside. He's looking for some options. He plays the ball into the feet. Again, a give and go, but he's not giving him the ball back. K-League is just happy to play the ball in front of the penalty area down that right-hand side. K-Leaguers get the ball on the edge of the box. There's now press from the Newcastle players. He's got to ball a shot again, and it's again blocked.
What the hell?
That was lucky, you know. That was so easy for them to get that shot off there.
What was I thinking about?
They are just so deep in their own penalty area.
Go on, he's made the run for you, man.
Come on. Kraft now down this right-hand side. Asula does the half run. Gordon walks back into that central position.
Gordon Asula made a great run there through the middle. It just wasn't. Wasn't it? It was Gordon.
A great run.
Yeah, it's a great, again, ball in for Asula. Asula now is offside.
Offside.
Wow.
Watching Newcastle is frustrating, man.
Looks more. You sound more like Jamaican than you do a Geordie, though, Chris.
Oh, I'm trying, man. Man.
Yeah. It's criminal the way we're playing at the minute. It's just
Irie.
Ball
Everything
out to the left-hand side.
Man. Everything up to time.
Bacon sandwich.
I used to work in Florida with a lot of Jamaicans and Haitians, so I know me some Jamaican accent. Oh, come on, man.
Again, simple balls, playing the wrong options at times. Kraft now down the right-hand side.
Come on, Kraft, do something, man.
Kraft running onto the inside right position. Tries to give me a give and go between Tonali and Kraft, and a little jink into Gordon, but he doesn't quite get there. We're out with Alanga now. Alanga. Gordon on the diagonal, but again, a poor ball from Alanga. Overhit, and the ball's directly out for a goal kick. Thoughts so far then, boys? We're coming into the 70th minute.
Eddie doesn't look happy, does he?
My thoughts is we are knackered.
I totally agree, mate. We are knackered. We look bereft of ideas. I totally agree. It makes you wonder. Look at this now. Crafty is literally struggling like mad.
Yeah, well, you need to make changes. I don't understand what at some point you just got to make changes. It's 70 minutes right now.
Yeah, this is an absolute. Well, like I say, with a depleted squad as we've got, Why on earth would you be pushing your lads in this temperature, in this humidity, to be going at 70 minutes? Surely your 65-minute mark should be done.
That's the
It's a
water
water
mark
break.
there.
Yeah, water break now. This has got to be the time now where they have a change. Surely to God.
Surely.
Come on, win. You cannot keep justifying this crap, man.
Who's justifying it? It's atrocious.
Oh man, you were about to say, well, Eddie knows best. Fucking hell.
No, you've got this telepathy which isn't working, kid. It's poor, to say the very least.
Oh, here we go. Daddy, you want to come out? Oh, I love it. I love it. That's the whiteboard, man. Darry, you want to come out? Oh, dear. They obviously can't. I wonder how many interpreters they've got for these European players in their backroom stuff. There must be more interpreters than there is. There you go. There's one happy smiley face from how are the lads with the South Koreans. So they're still happy seeing their heroes out there. But it has been a shame, I must admit. It's not been the
In the shambles.
yeah, it's not been the spectacle that you want these South Koreans, especially if you're out there selling shirts, is it? And again, it looks like there's no changes. You know, I'm surprised at this. I'm really surprised.
I think Tenali's coming off, isn't he?
It looked like Kraft was walking off there. It looks like they're making a goalkeeper change. It looks like John Rudge is coming on. But the rest of the team doesn't. Oh, it's Harrison.
Harrison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ashby's on.
And Alanga off.
Oh, look, Thompson's on. They've got the young Thompson on as a keeper now, not the old boy.
One end of the spectrum to the other.
Yeah, they've got the young lads.
I know
coming on.
Alanga's coming on. Gordon's still. How way, man, Eddie?
What's going on here? They are really pushing these players at the minute. Tenali's still on the park. Look at them all singing there, the Koreans. Like I said, it doesn't matter how poor it is. They're still happy to sing their hearts out. Ball out of throw. Free kick. Sorry, throw into Newcastle there. I thought that was a bloody Arsenal player. Ashby back to Miley. Miley more in a deeper position than Tonali at the minute. Tonali now picking the ball up, running towards the halfway line. Ball over the top for Tony Alanga, whose first touch is bloody awful again, I must admit. And he's out for a throw-in. I mean, what is going on here?
It was a good ball as well.
It was a great ball over the top. But Langa's first touch was shocking. At this present moment in time, I wouldn't have given you 15 bloody million for him, never mind 55.
We've got a press going on now anyway.
Oh, we are. Langa, Gordon, Willock, Tino. Tino on the edge of the box as a grub hunter. It wasn't really a shot. It was a pass back to the keeper. The keeper falls back onto. Oh, Jesus, honest to God. I don't know what to say, ladies and gents, boys and girls. K-Leaguers now. Straight through the middle. Straight easy with the ball to the halfway line, to be fair, centrally. Ball over the line now to this left-hand side. Left-hand side now for the K-Leaguers. Coming more central again, keeping hold of the ball. Again, Newcastle dropped just to the edge of the box defensively. Two banks, a 4 and a 5, a 5 and a 4. Again, just allowing the K-Leaguers just to play the ball in front of them. Again, I don't know what Eddie's choice is. Is he looking at the 75th minute mark here to make changes? I think he's really pushing these boys at the minute in this temperature. I feel sorry for Asula, if I'm honest with you. Poor ball from the K-Leaguers, and Harrison Ashby now picks the ball up down this right-hand side, waiting for Alanga to go on the outside of him. Again, Alanga challenged. Referee's not given anything there. And it's out for a goal kick to the K-Leaguers. See, the K-Leaguers are making more changes than we are. It's crazy. The whiteboard man making his mark.
We haven't made a change yet?
No. Harrison Ashby's on, and we've got young Thompson on for our goalkeeper. But
Well,
that's
his
it.
name is Tony Langa.
But Yannick is off, and
Oh my goodness.
Wang is on for them.
It takes a special kind of person to watch this crap.
Miley, Tonali out to Alanga. Alanga now just coming on the inside.
Oh,
He's looking for Asula into the feet of Asula. Asula gets onto his left foot, plays it, tries to play a square ball to Willock, but again given away by Asula. He wins it back though. He plays it out to Ashby. Ashby now on this right hand side. Tonali goes on the outside of him. He gives it to Tonali. Tonali tries to get it back towards Willock, but again it wasn't a great ball from Ashby to Tonali. Plays the ball behind him, but again, Tonali's tenacity gets the ball back. He plays it squares to Anthony Gordon, who puts it wide. Very wide indeed. Really, really poor play. But again, you look at the balls to feet, ball originally behind Tonali. He passes the ball again back. But again, the tenacity gets the ball back from Tonali. It's that desire to win the ball back. You can't fault that. But again, Gordon being in a real dominant central area, doesn't get a shot on target, and it's shameful. It really is not to work the keeper from the edge of the D, well inside the D. Keeper again goes central. What a ball out! Simple ball out, and he's again. Oh, you've given a foul for that. That's really poor again. The referee's literally got the K-Leaguers in the pocket here. I mean, it's hard enough playing in this weather.
564 people watching on YouTube. Thank you very much indeed, everyone, for supporting the channel. And please hit the like button. Smash the like button if you love the tune, if you hate the Macums, if you want Isak to stay, if you want Isak to leave. Hit the like button if the sky's blue. Hit the like button.
Right, here we go. Tonali.
No matter what.
That's
Tonali, who's coming? Who's there?
Travis Hearns is coming
Travis Hearns is coming on.
for Tonali.
Man. Well, Tonali, look at he's
God,
knackered.
man, he's wringing wet, man. And leaving everybody else out there. So they're really pushing the lads today.
Well,
K-Leaguers now just back in front of the goal. The keeper drills the ball low and hard just to the side of Newcastle onto the halfway lane for the K-Leaguers. Left-hand side, there was a challenge, heavy challenge there from Willock, I should say, on one of the K-Leaguers, but the referee allowed it to go on.
Man.
Harrison Ashby is...
Harrison Ashby.
Yeah, gets the foul. I'm surprised he hasn't had a word with Willock there, because it was a late challenge on the K-Leaguer there when he gave the ball. Willock now, just inside his own half. Plays the ball. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean,
Willock tries a diagonal ball 70-yarder, and it's along the floor straight to a K-Leaguer. What is the point of that? It is so poor, it's unreal. Right-hand side now with the K-League is just 5-yard passes, just keeping the ball. Easy play, no press from Newcastle. Again, it's just walking pace. There's just... Again, just allowing the K-Leaguers to keep the ball in front of them. Again, giving the ball away. Go on,
Sheridan
Chris.
says, do you think Livramento to City could still happen? Well, look, if that happens, I mean, we're done, man. And Isak leaves, are you kidding me?
Turmoil is the words, if that happens. Alanga now down this right-hand side. Into Hearns. Hearns into Gordon. Gordon on the half turn gets challenged. Ball comes back to Lascelles in the centre circle.
What the heck now? Harrison Ashby
Murphy.
Hurt.
Yeah, Harrison Ashby's took a nut bang into the back by the looks of it. Tino now down this left-hand side. Tino drops the shoulder, plays the ball back into Hearns. Hearns out to Alex Murphy. Seems full of running, Alex Murphy, to be fair, the young lad. Who's hugging that left-hand touchline. He's trying to give him options. Murphy back to Lascelles. Lascelles now just looking square to Miley. Miley picks the ball up inside right position. Out to Elanga on hugging this right-hand touchline. Elanga now looks up, plays the ball central. The ball has gone.
How can that be, man?
Just
Asula
now having hold of a shirt. Yeah.
We have a little bit of a brouhaha.
Sealer's getting frustrated, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, you can put Sean Neve, man. Just let him see what he can do. But I agree with Brent. I think that this looks like like something done on purpose. That Eddie Howe is maybe trying to knacker them for some reason. Because what else would be the point?
Elanga looking terrible. Random access. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Random.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, guys. All I have to say is absolutely nothing. I'm speechless. Random, thank you so much for that, buddy.
Cheers, Random. Appreciate it, mate.
Yes, Su Sung Young coming on.
Hey!
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, well, if he didn't play him, then that's something wrong.
Yeah. We're getting ready on the sideline there.
Thank you, Random.
Hearns, Elanga. Elanga again gives the ball away on the inside now to the K-League's centre circle. And lots of chasing back from the lads in black and white. Ball down the right-hand channel for the K-League's shot comes in.
Ooh,
and it's off the bar.
Post.
Oh, it is off. Is it behind? Sorry, it looked like it was off the bar there.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Offside.
Well, here comes the Korean legend.
Yeah.
Suwon from Suwon. I think that's where you play, right?
It was off the bar, wasn't it? It was off the bar, but it was offside.
Oh, he's a striker?
Yeah. Or they're just bringing the Sula off because he can play as good as.
Oh, look though, but boy,
look
the
at that,
reception.
straight away. Yeah, there you go. Hey. There you
That's
go.
proper, man.
That's another 100 shirts sold, boys.
We need the club. I'm telling you, the club needs that, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can only hope
Alex
that he
Murphy.
becomes really good.
Lascelles. Sue Park now playing more central.
Kim Sung Young, didn't he play for Newcastle? Is that his name? There was another career.
Yeah, we had one, didn't we? And I can't think of who it was. I say he didn't make many appearances. Miley now down towards the line.
If it's true what Wynn said that he only played one game, but Sue just tied him up. This is his first appearance.
Murphy into Willock into Tino, central. Hearns, Willock, Tino on the half turn. Miley out to Ashby, out to Elanga on this right hand side. Elanga again, dodgy first touch. Back to Ashby, who kicks the ball into the centre, straight into the arms of the K-League's keeper's hands. But again, better play with the overlap in there. But again, you have to question Elanga's first touch. Very, very susceptible for me. This is now. I can give you one or two, but his first touch on everything that he's faced, it looks very, very poor. Elanga at the minute. So I have my doubts. Well, I don't. I'm going to go with what I said from the outset. He's great going forward, but I'm not sure of what he's going to be like when he's building up play. Foul for Newcastle there on the K-Leaguers. Halfway in their half. Again, no press. Hearns does a half press, and again, it's too easy for the K-Leaguers to get the ball out, but it's a ball pass, and now Willock now on the turn.
So Fox is saying that Sung Young Ki played over 20 games for us.
It was Key. Sung Young Ki.
Over 20 games. 20 games when you were off. That tells how good of a fan you are. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, but I mean, he wasn't credible. It wasn't, like I say, he wasn't.
He wasn't good enough.
He wasn't a standout. Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure in them 20 games, he only come on for the last 5 minutes of most of them.
Oh, go on, son.
Yeah, he tried to get in there.
Hey, you saw that?
Song Soo. He was, he dropped a shoulder there.
Got some movement, some trickery.
Yeah, he done his Elvis impression there with his hips.
Hopefully he levels.
Anthony Gordon then.
Imagine if he levels the game.
Goalkeeper then punches clear
shoot,
there.
Bro, shoot.
Comes out to Tino. Tino now drops his shoulder. Out to Elanga. Elanga towards, again, punches clear. Comes out to Miley, who heads it back centrally. Again, it's a bit of head tennis on the edge of the box. Song is that Song?
Travis Hearns.
Oh, it's Travis Hearns. Sorry, my picture's a little bit wonky now. All of a sudden, Travis Hearns gets challenged on that left hand side and gets a throw in now to Newcastle. Travis Hearns again picks the ball up out on that left hand side. Tino just trying to play more of an attacking mindset. Ball into the box and it's challenged. Who was that? Was that Lascelles? Lascelles playing as an attacker there. Ball Anthony Gordon now on the retreat to win that ball back. Well done, Anthony Gordon. Yeah, using his pace to intercept that ball. Alice Ashby now on the halfway line. Gordon on the outside on the right hand side. With Alanga just in front of him. Gordon now plays the ball centrally to Sue. Oh, come on, have a go, son. Have a go, drop a shoulder. Come on, have a shot.
Oh, my God. Dude,
it was an air shot, I think. Closed down just in front of goal.
That would have been written in the history books, man.
Anthony Gordon now back to Miley. Gordon on this right-hand side. Gordon now out to Ashby. Ashby on the right-hand side into Elanga. First touch out of his feet. Elanga back to Ashby. Poor pass again from Elanga. Back well from Ashby. Elanga. Now he's gone back to Gordon. Gordon now on his right-hand side.
Give him the ball.
Hearns. Elanga. Ball into the box. Central, but it's cleared by the K-Leaguers. K-Leaguers back all the way to Murphy. Murphy into Hearns. Hearns now plays the ball into Elanga. Elanga sees the run from Ashby, who's done well to get behind. First time cross into the box. Oh, and Lascelles, the sniffer. Yeah, the sniffer in the middle. Didn't get onto the ball that time. Goes out for the goal kick.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
I tell you what, since Travis Hearns and Park have come on, we've looked like doing something.
Well, it's just a bit more energy, isn't it? That's what I said. You could see the lads were just further and further dropping off the ball because they just hadn't got the energy to get up there. It just needed a spark, some pace, some legs. He almost gave himself a shot, but it was an air shot. You shouldn't have replayed that one.
If you notice, the opposition team have not used the sign anymore because Supar can read Korean, baby.
Yeah, the whiteboard man's gone quiet. Lascelles now on the halfway line. Ball drilled up towards Anthony Gordon, but it was tackled by the K-Leaguers, and it's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper now plays the ball happily to the edge of the box. Oh, look at that. Tries to dummy Anthony Gordon, which he does too quite well. And now the K-Leaguers run to the halfway line again. Poor pass from the K-Leaguers, gives the ball back to Harrison Ashby. Harrison Ashby now back to Thompson. Thompson's been quiet since he's come on, to be fair. That's the only thing he's done. First time he's touched the ball. Up to Hearns, out to Ashby. Ashby sees Marley on the inside, but again, he looks to diagonal pass out to Tino. Bit of a dodgy ball, though. Again, easy for the K-Leaguers to intercept. Tino now trying to force them back further towards their byline. Tug on the shoulder, though, and it's a free kick to the K-Leaguers. 88th minute gone. I don't see any of these players, obviously, against Tottenham now. I think what you'll have is, apart from the ones that have come on as a sub, the rest of the team will get a game.
It is being reported by Jen E. I don't know who that is, but look, it's a former player agent, etc. They're saying he gets what he wants at Newcastle, but he wants Man United. So it's kind of, so he's going to get paid what he wants at Newcastle, but he internally wants Man United. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. Thanks, Dan Milburn, for tagging me on that.
They haven't got the money, though, have they? That's what they were saying. They've got.
Yeah, they can't pay him what he wants.
No.
And so.
And I think, as much as, like I said, it's more for the fact that I think Sesko knows at United he's a chance of being the starter because they have nobody really up front. They've got the same situation as
they got Hoyland.
Yeah, but again, he's not anybody the same. You can say.
But at Newcastle, if Isak leaves, they have nobody.
No, exactly. That's what I said. So the trouble is Isak is still a Newcastle player, and I think that is the delay. It's a case
But
of. Go on, mate.
Surely Newcastle. I mean, again, I have no clue what who's in
Poor
charge
ball
of this.
from Thompson.
Surely you would persuade him. What kind of ball is that, man? Oh, what happened
gone.
now? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Gone. Willock's gone.
Oh,
Willock's gone.
knackered.
He's holding his arm up.
He broke his ankle. He probably broke his ankle.
Mr. Glassman.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh, it looks like his Achilles tendon's gone.
Oh, maybe the Achilles as well.
Yeah, because he's had problems before. He's holding the back of his heel.
How can that be, man?
90th minute, guys.
And that was one shocking ball, by the way.
Oh, he's knackered. He's knackered. Yo, forget it.
Yeah, he looks in total discomfort there, doesn't he?
He's in agony.
Yeah, he goes down to ground and his heel. Yeah, look at him straight away. His heel digs into the ground and it looks like he's overstretched.
He's
his
knackered,
Achilles tendon.
Knackered.
And I'll tell you something now. If he snapped that, because I've snapped mine in the past, bloody hell, man, it hurts. It really does hurt.
Man.
I've got a dead man's Achilles tendon.
Jordy then says sell him. You can't sell him now.
No, he's out for the season, mate. If that's what it is, we are screwed, mate. He's out for the season.
Man, I swear, man, the deals that the things.
Look at Eddie Howe's face, man. He's like, what am I doing, man?
No, he's sick. He's sick, man. Eddie Howe right now is sick to his stomach because
everything is going against him. I mean, you're absolutely right, Connor. Why the hell is he still on the field? Why are you putting yourself?
He played the whole game.
Yeah. I mean, you've got players who are known to have injuries. Yeah, these guys are known to have injuries and carry injuries. Why push them to the extent that they have? Oh, young Harrison's on. It's a shame he's only getting like 4 minutes 3 minutes to be fair, lad. But it's nice to see Harrison's on. So we're gonna have to try and find out what's going on there. It doesn't look good though, if I'm honest with you, the way Willock went down. Maybe that will be the push now to bring in Paqueta.
Look, I think fans, we need to start making it go viral, man, because these people do look at social media, but I mean, it seems like these people are not wary of the situation of what's happening at Newcastle. We need Paqueta, we need Araujo, we need Sesko, we need Mateta. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, Elanga's been awful.
And again.
And Ashby again. They're suicide balls, really. But I mean, was there any need? I was just going to say, is there any need? I know why we're all going to blame Howe now, right, for pushing these players to the 90th minute. But was there any need for Willock to go in like he did there? Because that's the second time he's gone into ground. And I mean, that was just his heels digging into the ground there. That wasn't a challenge. In the 90th.
It wasn't needed, and that's got to be man. Oh, that's that young kid, man. What's he going to do?
Harrison there, just getting the challenge from the behind. He's coming on with a bit of humph. Harrison's come on, Alfie. It's going to be bloody hard with it. It's like having too many Parks on the field. We've got two bloody Harrisons on now. Harrison Ashby and Alfie Harrison. It's like,
Rich Money Maker says win has been more entertaining than this match.
Absolutely.
Win, sing to get a goal.
Sing to get a
Well, you got a song? Well, I mean, that's kind of.
All we are saying is give us a goal.
Nearly. I thought that was one
back from 1960. Give peace a chance.
Yeah, that's right.
John Lennon and you.
Ball into. I'm sorry, but Elanga for me today has been our worst player on the field. We've got a few on the field of play, but I'm sorry, he's not shown in stars at all this game, has he?
Been poor.
Again, giving the ball away on the K-Leagues. Yeah, exactly. On the edge of the box now, the K-Leaguers shot. and it's just wide of the Thompson's goal.
Well, and that's the game.
That's it. That's the end of play.
Don't go anywhere, guys.
Lots to talk about, guys. Jesus.
We are knackered.
It is. I'm sorry, but we can question a number of things during this game, and we're all going to say it's only a pre-season game and everything else, but there was far too many wrongs during this performance. Then you can say was right. The first 5 minutes looked fantastic. I want a refund for these pre-season games. Crazy. Anyway, Chris, it's yours, mate. You want to start off the post-match talk? I'll leave it to you, bud. Are you there?
Yeah. A second.
Are we not going on to the other stream, are we? We're staying with us, yeah?
No, we're staying here.
All right, and people.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you good, man. I'll let you crack on.
All right.
Can't see you, though.
Yeah, you need to get yourself across. There you go.
All right, then, everyone. We are here for the instant match reaction. Newcastle United. We can't, by the way, our losing streak continues. We can win a game in the preseason, but most importantly, we are truly knackered.
We are knackered.
Because the one and only Joe Willock played into the 90th plus minute, and he is completely. I don't know what was happening, but clearly he has done his Achilles tendon, could be his ankle, but he was desperate to get attention, to get the medics to come his way. I don't know what to make of this game. I think Eddie Howe made a massive criminal amateur mistake of keeping these players playing this long in these conditions. As Mighty Win knows, because he likes his Korean people, especially the lasses. He's been knowing that Korea is under watch for a big heat wave. And if Win knows this, come on, man. We as a club, what's going on? It just makes no sense.
There's none of it makes any sense. The only thing that could possibly make sense is the comment that Brandt put in. Is Eddie doing this deliberately?
Yeah, but deliberate for what?
No, and that doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, it could be deliberate to make them tired, to get them in match shape. I guess you can something like that. But Willock is a fragile player. We should never do that with Willock. We should never do that with even Lascelles, to be honest. We shouldn't do that with Botman. We shouldn't do that with certain players. But it seems like Eddie dropped the ball on this one for this match. It's not about the result. Again, the result is irrelevant. It's about us maintaining some level. Our squad we already need play. Now we needed a midfield, and now we need two.
But what worries me most about that match is just the technical deficiencies, the simple 5-yard passes, the 10-yard passes, that just don't appear to be there. It's okay. It's just pre-season, so you can argue that, but my God, it's not good to watch. It just you're looking for some sort. Me, I'm always looking for the bright side, and there's very little bright side there. And as you say, for Eddie to play those right the way through, I don't know.
Well, some things you can't defend.
And as you say, Willock was one of the few players who might have been able to get a few million for.
Yeah, but it was clear that we weren't going to sell him.
I mean, I don't think money's an issue, to be fair, but
Well,
it's wages. I don't put off the books.
I don't think that our goal was to sell him. I don't think that's the goal for Newcastle. But the goal should be to keep him fit. At least know he's fragile.
Well, I wonder if Bunce is on the trip.
But come on, man. This is basic stuff, man. I mean, Queen of Heart, thank you for the super chat, lady. You're wonderful. She says, equally is Eddie doing it to show the owners what he's dealing with and what is lacking in the squad. Hey. Now, I mean, I don't think he wanted Willock to get hurt, but maybe it could be a point to be proven. I don't know. Foxy, at this point, we might have to bring in a win for free up front. That's funny.
My football days are long gone, sadly.
Buffalo Soldier says, not looking good, huh? No, tell me if you're Jamaican, because I know that Buffalo song, Buffalo Soldier. That's Bob Marley, man. Come on, hey, I know my music, man. I'm telling you. But regardless, man, it just Albie says we couldn't score in a brothel at the moment. We can't or couldn't. But regardless, that's the truth. I don't know what to make of the situation, lads.
If you're looking for a glimmer of light, I thought Ashby's Harrison has done well. Harrison Ashby has done well the minutes he's played.
He's done decent though, isn't it? But
not brilliant, but you know, and the same with Murphy. So there's a little bit of a glimmer of light there, but they aren't ready for the challenge for the league yet. Asula, sorry, but the jury's well and truly out on him still. Gary's saying he wasn't given the service, etc.
Well, in the beginning, he said that. In the beginning. But now...
But again, he was on his heels for a couple.
You're playing the same dude every game and in extreme conditions, man. What, I mean, I know he's young, but damn. I mean, you know, it's...
Well, Anthony Gordon was still going to the death. He's obviously super fit. But as I said, just trying to find some glimmer of light, at some point you hold on to.
At some point you don't have to, man. Just say how it is. Don't have to find trying to find a logical answer for none.
It's just a. You know, there's nothing good to say about that performance at all.
We started pretty good. I mean,
who's trying to find glimmers of hope now?
No, but that's the truth. We started good, but it didn't last very long. I mean, you know, it just didn't last very long. Random Access ditch the PIF, bring in CWG, Chris, Wynn, and Gary. That's
available,
right,
mate. I'm available.
We'll open up an investment company.
I'd only cost him £1 as well.
An investment company with no investment. I mean, thank you, Random. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, Brent, where's Cordero? Exactly. So I want an answer because Wynn keeps dodging the question. We're gonna give Sue Park an opportunity. What is the difference? Actually, I can say that Cordero is more established than Park.
Yeah.
Oh, but Cordero's going out on loan, isn't he?
Yeah, he's clearly going out on loan to some Belgian team, right?
That's right, Westerlo.
So you tell me, man, we need players. We are desperate, and I've been saying it for a long time for players. Why do we do this to ourselves, man?
Yeah. Well, it's the same as like Pivas. You know, there's a lad who's been out on loan all season to Willem too, and like I say, he's back at the Toon now. So why isn't he out there? You know, there's lots of questions that you have to ask yourself. And you know, for me, I couldn't give a monkeys about the pre-season. This doesn't mean a thing to me. I'm absolutely fine with giving lads 70 minutes, 75 minutes to get match fit, because that's how you coach players. You go from half time 45 minutes to 75 minutes to a full 90 as you progress through the games. I'll be honest with you, I think this is criminal by Eddie Howe. It was a massive gamble to play in that heat and humidity, to play vulnerable players that get injured anyway. Very looks like to me that there was 2 injuries there, one from Kraft and definitely one from Willock. Willock one potentially could be a season longer. And for me, it's a gamble. And again, Eddie has a plan, and again, I don't know where he's got that from, to push the players for a full 90. coming off 45 minutes.
Well, has Bunce got
That doesn't
anything-
sound logical. That doesn't sound logical to me.
Has Bunce got any say in this matter? Do we know?
Well, we don't know. Maybe he does, but either way, it's wrong, isn't it? So, I mean, again, I don't. You can argue to it's wrong or right when it comes to the totality of the players playing the whole game, because you can say that he's trying to get him ready, blah blah blah. But certain players, there should never be a question that Willock, Botman, Gimme Moore, just that are injury prone. Wilson, if he was in the squad, for example, you can't play them like that. And quite honestly, I saw Tonali. We all saw him when he came off. I mean, he looked pretty gone. But you can tell how strong he is and how durable he is. But you can only stretch the band so far before it snaps. And we just got to be careful, man, because right now we don't have subs. We don't have a squad. We are about to play Champions League, for God's sake. We can't keep doing it like that. We should have learned from 2 seasons ago when everybody was totally knackered.
But even 2 seasons ago, we bought when we qualified the last time. We got Tonali and Barnes in. Unfortunately, they were out for the full season. The pair of them.
Yep. Geordie's at St James's Park is saying Willock has broken his ankle.
Wow.
I haven't seen anything
No.
yet. I'm just waiting to see if there's anything come up online, but there's nothing yet. Where did you get that from, Geordie's at St James's Park? I'll be interested to hear.
Top floor says, is Cisco going to United? Well, there are some people saying that he wants Man United, but I'm not sure at this point. But listen, we offer him we're offering, from what I understand, everything that Leipzig wants and everything that the player wants.
Yeah.
You will never be able to get a better deal than that. So now you can argue whether that's probably late, because we probably could have done that before. Now we're desperate, so we're deciding to pay up. But you can't offer him a better deal. Now that it's up to him what he chooses, where he chooses to go. But I don't know. It's kind of weird what's going on. In-game management, Bunce has nothing to do with it. Says Benel Luli, something like that. But in-game management, that's true. At the end of the day, Eddie Howe is the boss there. So we can't keep looking for other answers, other culpable people, when he is the one that makes the final decision.
Yeah,
so
I can't understand it.
Derek says the project is going, guys. Face realism. The owners don't care anymore. Well, Kirkhope was told, I guess, if you believe him, that the owners are very much in the project, but they got to show it. They can't just.
They can say what they like. Actions speak louder than words, and there ain't no action anywhere at the minute.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a shame. I don't like to see any player injured at all. And for me, it's apparently Connor's just said Romano reveals private agreement for Sesko at Man United.
And Romano's saying no. I've just had a hit there saying Romano says Man United deal is off.
Ah, right, okay. I've just seen Connor throw something in our chat, so maybe there's something. I only saw half the thing when it come up on my screen. So.
The Romano saying that the Sesko deal is off.
Yeah. For Man United.
Ah, right, okay.
Oh, so he's coming to us. Is that what they're saying?
Where is it?
Yeah,
I mean, we don't know, but I'll be honest with you. I mean, listen, I don't want to complain. We get Sesko. That's great, but we still have a lot of problems left.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I said. James Slater's hit the nail on the head, hasn't he? The definition of insanity, as we've always said. You know, we're doing the same things over and over and over again and expecting something different, and it's not happening. And like I say, you know, I always support the person who's in charge of the club, as in who's the team, backs the team and everything else. But I have to question Eddie's situation today because I don't think his management of the squad has been good.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, let's think about this logically. Okay, the Wolves is saying we can't play our best team in preseason. I don't know if he's arguing that for Eddie that we shouldn't that he's right that we didn't play her. But let's see if what's our best team right now without Isak and just the people that we got. Harvey Barnes didn't play. Is he better than Gordon? You can argue that's either or. But up front, without Isak, Osula is the best guy. It's insane to say, but he is.
Well, on 5 minutes today, I'd say Park's the best guy.
Well, but Parker wasn't really playing center though. He was kind of where Gordon was in a lot of ways. But no, I agree with you. He was good, but again, it's a gamble. So on the right, Ilanga didn't have a good game. And
No,
again, I
I
thought he started
think
decent,
that.
but so now because I saw somebody doing the watch along that said that Ilanga is not going to take Murphy's spot based on what we're seeing. So you can say Murphy is the better of the two right now. Okay, he didn't play. That's one player that you can argue didn't play. That's in the best position. Although
that's
I don't know.
often the case, isn't it? You get better with absence.
Well, exactly. So I'm not sure about that either. But when you come to the midfield, Tonali played. Bruno didn't play. Joe Linton didn't play. So that is massive. We didn't have our
Huge, yeah.
It's massive. So we got Miley there, and then where's the other guy? Who is and Willick? And Willick obviously is gone. And but we lost a player to come from the bench. We have tell me what midfielder we play in the Premier League against Liverpool with Isak. Isak goes to Liverpool. We're playing against them. Who plays in the midfield? I mean, who comes in is a sub. He's gonna have to be this Harrison. Is it called from Man City? It's the same Harrison, right?
Alfie Harrison.
I mean, come on, man.
It's worrying, to say the least.
You can say Ramsdale's going to play for Pope. I would assume that 120K a week, he better be playing. Poor Pope. As much as I said, poor Dubravka at the time, but now Pope has been knackered. It looks like. I don't know. Eddie might wait 7 months to put Ramsdale in. I have no clue. Center backs, you can say we're missing the best as well. Shar, Byrne, or Botman if he's fit. He's not going to play. Botman is not going to play until we get back to the UK, by the way, if you wanted to know. So, yeah, we don't have our best squad. We didn't have Trippier. We didn't have Lewis Hall. We didn't have we had Livramento. So, Woolsey there has a point. But those are our starters.
The bottom line is right now, as a club,
We are knackered.
we are knackered. It's a total shambles. Said that without moving me lip. And how can we go from finishing the season on the high that we did to where we are now? It's just rank bad management from the top down. And you're getting down to Eddie now. Today, I cannot understand what he was doing today, but I've said quite a few times my criticism of Eddie has always been in-game management, and that was never more highlighted than today.
Lewis, we're not sending the link out there yet, today. Sorry, we just we'll do a reaction and then go about our day. We're not going to go too long, but it is worrying to say the least. Let's go with some more comments that are scrolling through. So hit the like button if you haven't, please. Right now, hit the like button. Help support the channel. Bring us more people into this, and then of course we're going to
27 more likes. We need to get to 400. How?
We're gonna upload this.
Just going on
so
Gavin House's chalk here. You imagine we've pushed Tonali right. What was it? The 80 odd minutes. Imagine if he got injured. We would be in absolute dire straits if that was the case.
And
so
listen,
that's the gamble, isn't it? That's what I said. Pushing them in that heat, you are you've got to question what Eddie Howe's tactics were there.
Simply because it's preseason. I mean, you get these games. I've seen them in the World Cup in Brazil. It's hot as hell, but it's the World Cup. You can't get. You got to put all the meat on the grill. You gotta win. But preseason, you don't have to exhaust players like this. So I don't know, man. I have no clue.
I'm kind of at a loss, me. Yeah.
But
What's going
I
on?
mean, Iniesta's just said there, like, you've got to think, right, and put it logically. Out of the 3 games on this tour, this one was by far the simplest, potentially, that
have
you were
been
going to
the
face. Yeah. So why not give the kids a chance today? Why not say to these lads, I'm going to give you guys another 45 minutes in the middle of the park, but I want to give these, Hearns and Harrison a chance because they've come out here as well. I love to see Thompson on there. I love to see Harrison on there. And I love to see Ashby on there. Ashby had a half-decent game, like Wynn said. Still looks to me like a plodder rather than somebody that's going to excite you going down the wings, if I'm honest with you. He doesn't seem to have that energy or the burst of pace that we see the likes of Tino or even Kraft do. He's very much, a bit much of a Miley's type stature when he comes onto the park. And then somebody put in the chat as well, towards the end, we saw Miley going more or less at right centre back because we'd thrown Lascelles a bit further forward, who seemed to try and get on the end of things. Again, a player who's just come back from a long-term injury, being forced to play most of the game. You do have to question what was the point in taking them to that level. It's beyond belief for me. And now you've lost a midfielder. I mean, I'm not saying, he was going to start many games for us because I don't think he would. But, with Willock now, you potentially it could be just fatigue. It could be just severe cramp. I'm hoping it wasn't anything nasty at all. But, if he was a sellable asset, he ain't anymore.
And Ricky D, I agree 100% with you, mate. Xhaka is a problem in those derby games, quality, experience, and fight. He was part of an Arsenal team where fans didn't want him to go. He was part of the last Leverkusen team that was unbelievably good under Xabi Alonso. You're going to tell me that he would have chosen Sunderland over us? Why couldn't we be in for a midfielder as a back? We needed a backup already.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we go for the experience of Xhaka? He knew he was going to be a bench player. He wasn't going to start, but he was going to be wonderful depth for our squad. He went to the Mackhams. It's not rocket science, man. As much as we want to say here that they know best, we don't know nothing. They're in the board. They're in the rooms with. That's all BS. All BS, man. There are players out there, but we are all self-inflicted. We are just shooting ourselves in. We got two feet. We shot both feet right now. We ain't got a feet left to shoot. I mean, come on, man. It is so frustrating to see how we've gone from a wonderful project moving upwards to, I don't even know if I want to say that we're stagnated. I think that we're going backwards.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man.
I kind of disagree. It's just a bad look all around.
Gavin, go on more comments then.
No, he's just saying that I've just seen that it looks like he snapped his ankle, according to what Michael McDougall said. I have seen the Willock injury replayed a few times. It looked like he snapped his ankle for sure.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the replay, so
yeah.
I'm just trying to keep an eye on what's going out there on Media Land, but there's nothing as we speak yet.
So Carl Segi says, welcome, Carl. Says, I think we as fans, oh man, that went through fast. We as fans are starting to spiral. We are entering peak Ashley era complaining. Need to calm it down, lads. But see, no, I don't think that's true though, Carl. I don't think that we are entering. I remember that very well, and at the time it was extremely toxic to where fans didn't want to go to the stadium, to where fans wanted the owners to sell the club. It's a different thing, man. I mean, even season ticket holders gave up their season ticket. So it's not to that level, to that extreme. They were booing and whistling in the stadium. I don't think that we've reached that point. But we can't say that everything is good. We're here to call it for what it is. That's why let's make this channel grow fast and people tune into it, because we bring fans from all different opinions to have their say and say what they think, because we are uncensored. And quite honestly, at this point, there's nothing good to talk about. What is the good? I don't. The bad.
There you go, Chris.
Outweigh the.
Apparently, the man with the whiteboard was saying to Eddie Howe Sign some players.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I'm telling you, man. Yeah,
I love it.
we needed it in Korean to understand it.
Oh, that's classic. Really good.
Yeah, it's just knackering at the moment to see what's happening with the club. Darren Lee says Willock out for a good 6 months or more. Yeah, I mean you can't count on him at the moment. I mean we have to wait and see what happens, obviously. But I mean he didn't. You can tell the pain in his eyes, in his face.
Straight away, yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, you know.
Can't say anything anywhere about Willock.
Thomas Hearns says Sunderland are doing what Ipswich should have done. McKenna is well, I don't know.
Prejudice.
No, I don't want to get into that crap. But certainly Sunderland are buying players. They seem to be. And, you know, people say, well, yeah, but the quality of players. No, but their level, they're buying quality players for their level. And I don't want this to come in and bite me in the ass because...
And this is our problem, that we are not fishing in that pool now that they are fishing in. If we want to improve, we've got to fish in the higher pool, which is where all of the other top clubs are fishing.
Yeah, but
so that's who we're up against.
Right, but you still need to have options open. I mean, we're not elite as we're not to win the.
My pal who's a Mackham, he's because they've signed 5 Africans now, who are all going to be missing for the Cup of Nations in January at least. And he says, have you seen who we are playing in January? And in January, they play us, Man City, this is in the league, us, Man City twice, and Villa. And somebody else as well. That's not a gimme. So he says, bring back Tina, he's only 55 and he only wants 10 grams a week.
He'll do a job, I'm telling you. The Jaboki says, do you want to wait for the next 2 home games against Spanish teams before having players play 80 to 90 minutes? Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Jordi Undo FM says, how many minutes for Usula now is still no goal? Worrying, if you ask me. Well, that's also true. A lot of minutes, we have no back. And by the way, that also is... I don't want to have a go at Isak, but, you know, he knew what we were dealing with, and he still said he could have asked for a transfer request. He could have said, listen, I want my agent to explore my options, but I'm still going to go to work. He didn't do that, you know, and that's questionable, to be fair, on his character as well. Because he's and by the way, I know that story came out of X, and it could be Liverpool fans trying to do a thing. It could be all of that, but it's still, if you think about it,
if you're looking at it from the outside, that's certainly what it looks like.
It wouldn't surprise me if the teammates, if the leaders, Bruno, Tonali, Byrne, Joe Linton, are thinking, man, this Naka, man, you know, he didn't have to go about it this way. He could have been a gentleman and say, listen, I'm going to go to work, just like everybody is doing, but I put in a transfer request. I want to leave. Make it happen, just like Luis Diaz did. And he's just been presented today as a Bayern Munich player. You know, it shows character. That's why I love Mark Gay. You know what I'm saying? So I love Mark Gay. He's a proper player on and off the pitch. I can't say that so much about Isak at this point, and that's not me saying because he wants to leave. He's a bad player. He's not. He's a wonderful player. I don't want him to leave. To be fair, I may be in the minority at this point, but he's left his teammates down as well. So that's what I got to say about that one.
And that's the thing now, isn't it? It's like, you know, I posed the question about, will the fans accept him? You've got to question it now. Will his teammates accept him from what he's just done? And you know,
Eddie Howe,
what Brad's put in the screen in the chat there about timing. It's what I mentioned before about, you know, why wait to throw a fit and a tantrum now? You know, crazy.
Dom's just saying apparently he's done his presser. I don't have a major update yet, but it didn't look great on the pitch. But at this moment, it doesn't look like a major injury. And fingers crossed, it's not.
It could be just a sprained ankle, you know, but he'll still be out weeks, and maybe that's good. But his reaction didn't seem like his reaction was very, very telling.
Listen, you saw him go down as if he'd been shot with Stitch.
Oh yeah.
So maybe he's one of these powder puffs and doesn't like pain. I don't know, but you're right. His face didn't look like he'd done something not major. But again, sometimes when you sprain an ankle, it can feel when you've hyperextended the ligaments, the lateral ligaments on the ankle joints. It does feel painful. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So a lot of people now are reporting that Cisco it wants to go to Man United. So
Yeah.
I don't know. If that's true, then again, that's another.
Just get out and get somebody else and get Wissa for starters. Just go and get that deal done.
Well, the 50 million. Yeah, I tell you what. At this point, I agree with you now. I was on the fence, and you know how heavy I am. It's a pretty sturdy fence. But about Visa for 50 million pounds. But at this point, listen, just get it done, man.
Just get it.
Just to answer the question, if I was to give you an honest answer, a fracture, 6 weeks, a sprain, ligament damage, months. So I think it depends on whether it's a sprain where you've got now fraying of the ligaments or whether it's just a hyperextension, but it could still be months.
Mm-hmm. Hey, by the way, interesting, not that people, well, I don't know if people care or not. I would assume Mighty Win might care. That Genoa's new away kit has a St. George's cross on it in order to celebrate the club's English roots. That's another club with English roots, as well as Athletic Bilbao. So it's literally like the England flag, a giant cross in the middle. So there you go. But that's neither here nor there. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Wins bat phone.
Yeah, when the Korean ladies are off the stage now, so they're calling them to get back there ASAP.
They're off the pitch now. Come on, Win.
Yeah, come on now. So again, now the Chronicle 1 hour ago, away from the match, transfer talk is still dominating with a claim that Newcastle have agreed terms with Sesko, but are now just waiting on the player. Again, if they're waiting on the player and it's rumored that he wants Man United, well, he might resign to what he wants in wages, etc., just to sign Man United. He might be a fanboy, I don't know. But if that's the case, we are left with Visa if we want to do that deal. I say go in for Mateta. Why can't we get Blahovic right now? Juventus will drive him to Newcastle. Just you've got to do something, and you've got to make a statement.
Well,
now.
That's where we are now. Every Newcastle fan now watching that, and watching the previous games as well, by the way, will be thinking, what on earth are we doing? What are we doing?
But Win, at this point...
And there's nothing coming out from the club to reassure the fans at all.
Ain't a damn thing.
Not a damn thing, as you say.
But the thing, you guys don't... I think Gary's the same. You guys don't rate Jackson. I don't think he's as bad as people say, although I don't think he's a top notch. But at this point, man, he's better than Asula.
Yeah.
He's better than Asula.
Yeah, he's better than Asula, but I still...
Even Win's better than Asula. That's what everybody keeps telling us.
I wouldn't... I still wouldn't go for Jackson.
Yeah, but mate, what do you do?
The trouble is now we all know what Chelsea are like, though. I mean, you certainly wouldn't get Jackson out of Chelsea unless you're willing to pay top dollar for him.
There you go. We're not going to pay no damn $70 million for him.
That's what I said. This is why, for some unknown reason, if you look at all the rival fans, shouting at us about keeping hold of Isak, even though he's got 3 years left on his contract. When you look at the rival fans in the top elite sides, they all do exactly the same. Nobody gives anybody away these days. They'll let them rot in the reserves because they can do that. They've got the finances and the commercial backing to do that. Unfortunately, like I said before, the pressure is on Newcastle at the minute, especially when you've lost players that they've ended their contracts and they've walked away from the club. We've got players, sellable assets that were not valuable that have moved on now, and now we're losing players through injury. Potentially could be a season-long injury. So, when you look at it that way, you start questioning yourself, is it in Newcastle's best interest to sell Isak now? Because then you've got the funds to go into the market.
Yeah, well, we should have the funds now, though.
I'm just saying, the 6 or 7 players. That's what I'm saying. Funds
Well,
for.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but Sesko is not. It's up to him. It's nicer. I think is how you say it. You want solutions by Mateta and any prolific young striker. Get depth and center back, goalkeeper. Well, we got a goalkeeper now. I don't think if we sign another goalkeeper, fucking hell. And midfielder. Question is who in these positions. But I agree with you, Mateta. We've never been linked to Mateta. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Will Palace sell him?
Well, listen, but he's got 1 year left, I think, as well, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, man, just 50 million, 60, just pay. You'll never know unless you ask. So, I mean, what other striker is out there that we can? What is that? Openda available as well. People think that he's going to be the big next thing. We are desperate, ladies and gentlemen. And,
Well, this is when you start seeing the likes of DCL coming through the back door.
Oh,
It is though, Chris, because you are now reliant on anybody.
I tell you what, I'd
has-
rather have DCL than Jackson.
I'd rather have DCL than Asula, but I mean
Me too.
that doesn't mean that it should be the end of transfer negotiations. It's just unfortunate you're in a situation where you start opening the doors to people that you don't want or necessarily want to come in and fill the void for you.
yeah, man, it's criminal at this point. We need to sign Chloe Kelly is her name.
Yeah, apparently she's got a harder shot than, according to all the newspapers. Yeah, she's got more of a harder shot than Isak.
I'm telling you, man. I saw that too. Jackson had 14. What's NPG?
No, but Mateta.
Well, Axe is saying Jackson had 14 NPG in the league season before. I don't know what NPG means.
Non-penalty goals.
Oh,
Well,
interesting.
Well, Mateta last year 14 goals, 2 assists in 37 games,
He's solid, man.
and the year before 16 in 35 and 6 assists. But the year before that, 2 and 29, and he's 20. I'm not bothered about him being 28.
I'm not bothered either. At this point, we
right,
need goals, man.
It's right now. We need him to play now. Forget about 2 years down the line. We need him to play now.
That's right. I mean, that's what I said. Why take the kids and give them an outing if there's no opportunity for them
Like I say,
to actually get a game? I love the fact against like the K-Leaguers, we saw them get hammered last season, 8-0, and we all said, I don't want to see that happen again. And obviously Eddie's in that same vein, not to put all the kids in a game when we were over in Australia. But I mean, it is different here. It is a bit different when you look. You've amalgamated two sides with the young uns and the experience, which is great. But you can see that there's still a massive void between the two when it comes to playing regular football in a Premier League, a domestic cup, or a Champions League. As much as they looked good against mediocre teams, you can't see them looking that good against big opposition.
I'm now thinking 65 million release clause for Harry Kane. That'll do the business.
Yeah, but you say that, but he's not coming, man. That's the problem. You can try. You can try. I'm not going against.
You're the one that's saying just explore the possibility.
Well, you can try, but I think that he won't, and that's fine. Explore it, but don't waste time on it. That's
Listen, by the time our transfer team have got over there and had a word with him, he'd be retired.
Oh man, it looks that way. Certainly, it looks that way. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't
get
know.
me out of here. This is depressing. This.
Yeah. So listen, instant match reaction. A little bit of a short one, but regardless, I guess I don't know. There's not much stuff to talk about other than we're shite, transfer shite, team shite, players depth is shite, and shite on top of shite.
Isn't shite today.
So, but anyway, I mean, the team, we got some good players, but we just gotta give them some help. And honestly, Isak watching this, he's gonna be like, man, I need to get out of here, because quite honestly, if we stay Isak in the Sula, Isak is gonna be playing. He's gonna get ran down the whole season. He's gonna play every game. And that also has a lot to do with it, you know. So I don't know, but either way, folks. Oh, exclusive says Wijnaldum, Rodrigo Munoz front Fulham transfer added to transfer list. Who's Munoz? Oh, are we? Are
Oh,
we?
from Crystal Palace.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. It's
No,
Fulham. Sorry,
Wolves,
Fulham.
Wolves, isn't it?
Fulham. Money's
Okay.
from Fulham.
Okay. We'll see what happens. The Korean kid seemed well. Don't loan him out, please. Don't make that mistake. At least we need at least capable human beings that can breathe, so they can just at least play at this point. If they got a pulse, don't loan them out, please. So at this point, we need bodies, man. Anyways, folks, hit the like button on your way out. Thank you very much indeed for joining us for the reaction. As well as the watch along earlier on. I want to thank everybody that super chatted in the watch along, who are Mark Thorpe becoming a member, Minetti became a member, Andrew Barwick super chatted, Kevin Haig as well. Thank you to Matty Gorman for super chatting. Thank you Simon Muller. Thank you Queen of Heart. Thank you Matty Gorman again. The real Jefferson. Thank you very much. Big Yinks did it twice. Thank you Big Yinks. Shane as well, Random Access, Queen of Heart again, Random Access again. Thank you very much, all of you, for your kind support. And we will see you all on the next one.
427 likes, folks, which I think is the record.
On the watch along, yeah.
Cheers, people.
Anyways, thank you very much indeed, everyone. And we will see you all on the next one, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.
Away the lads.
Lasses and bands.
There you go. See you later.